Hello there, you guys. Welcome on
Hi.
in.
Hi everyone!
How's everyone doing? We're gonna need some help from chat. You guys are gonna have to let us know. Does everything sound okay? Does everything look okay? I'll shut up so Rosie can talk a little bit so you guys can hear her.
Hi. I'm fucking nervous.
Mood.
that's pretty much it. Oh god.
I am flipped, yeah. Discord does that. Sounds good?
Oh yeah, you are.
Yeah.
You are.
Was
it's
I
funny
flipped
because
earlier?
because over my Discord,
I'm
like,
fine.
you're fine.
Yeah.
But on the Twitch one, you're
I'm not.
fine. It's so weird.
That is weird.
But it's cool because it looks like we're looking at each other.
If I wanted to be really sneaky, wait a minute. I'm gonna break something doing this, but like if I really wanted to be sneaky.
Sneaky.
Oh, wait. Boop. And. But now I'm facing away from Rosie, so like, never mind that. I'm facing the opposite way. We're gonna just flip me back. There we go.
Yeah. I like having you closer to me.
Oh.
Oh god.
How are you guys all doing though today? Welcome on in.
How is everyone?
First episode.
Yeah, oh my god. Oh, now you're fighting. Oh god. Hello.
No couch, such clickbait. Listen, alright, we're a very lowly production right now. We'll get there.
Yeah. Like, give me a studio, give me a couch, give me money, and then we're gonna do it in live. So we're vibing. Oh no, Erin, I'm so sorry to hear.
Please face away from each other. Just like, okay, just comfy computer chair chats. We could have added an extra C with that. 4 C's instead of 3.
Yeah.
Oh well. Aw, Glam! Thank you so very much for the raid! I appreciate that. How was your stream today? Thank you!
Thank you so much! I don't know what to begin with.
Yeah,
but...
you go ahead, just like whatever you can think of.
Okay, so first off, as you can notice, we don't have sound alert, mostly because we gotta be talking, and as someone who is easily distracted by noises, I feel like it's better this way. But we do have a bot that thanks everyone that follows, that greets people. As you guys saw earlier when, you know, I just said hi to myself like 2 times, but you know. And that's pretty much it. But yeah, welcome on in everybody. It's so nice to see all the support towards this. I wasn't expecting to have anyone like chilling in the chat.
Same.
So early. And again, if you guys have been on my channel, you know that now offline is always at the top of their game. Who said hi in the chat at like
9 in the
11
morning?
a.m.?
Yeah, like
yeah. Who said hi?
We
Obviously offline.
We were getting set up and we just see offline come in and we're like, wow. Here for it though.
I swear, you like came into my house, you have a camera somewhere that I don't see it, and you're spying me.
Waiting since 10 a.m? Oh my goodness. I appreciate you guys so much. And we were also saying before stream as well, it was cool to see the people from my community come in, the people from Rosie's community come in. People who are in both of our communities are in here too, and like it's just this big mess of our chaos. Didn't realize it was a separate channel. Yeah, we decided to make one entirely from scratch just for this. So, yeah.
So should we talk like while we are on this subject? So
yes.
we
Shush.
Shall we just talk about like the concept and like where the idea came from and whatever?
Yeah. Sounds good to me.
Okay.
Do you want me to start? I can start.
No.
I went quiet.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I gotta give a shout out to two people, and I know they're both in here. I was on two podcasts in my Twitch career. The first being with Titus, and the second one being with Glam. And I was nervous both times, but it was also a really fun experience. And I think I did the one with Titus like 2 years ago? No. It was a long time. It wasn't last year, I don't think. And if it was early last year. And after that, I remember going to my mods, and I was just like, I really want to do my own podcast, but like that was like as far as my little brain went. And I kind of sat on it for a while. And then I was on Glam's podcast more recently, and it kind of brought that back up. And I'm like, I really want to do this, but I don't want to do it alone. And I'd love to do it with someone who I kind of mesh with, as well as I know also creates content, so they kind of know where I'm coming from. And Rosie and I just kind of like are same mind a lot of the time, so.
Yeah, exactly. And I brought the idea to you to have a co-op stream together for a little while now. And I remember that we were trying to throw some ideas over, like, oh, we could do something Animal Crossing, we could have like a co-op farm in Stardew. But honestly, we just want to vibe.
Yeah.
Like, I had a feeling like if we would have done a co-op stream since the beginning, it would just have been us talking.
Yeah. Essentially, like we would have over voice chat anyway.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that what happened is that you were like, hey, for the co-op stream, would you like to make like kind of like a podcast stream? And I'm like, yeah, sure. But like a podcast that like stays, or just one time? And then I think I don't remember what you answered, but like we were just like, yeah, let's make this a thing.
Yeah, like let's just throw some ideas around and see what sticks.
Yeah, exactly.
I think we have plans to upload this after to YouTube. Is that something we were doing? I think
so, yeah. I'll be taking the VOD, and because of my speedy internet.
I'm so jealous of her internet. So I have it recorded right now and everything. So if you miss anything, that's okay. Oh, that shout out is not working.
Oh, what?
Oopsie.
What? Oh, what is happening?
That's something, all right.
We're figuring it out. At first, we didn't want it to add the mods because we didn't want it like to bother them. But then earlier I was like, do we just like make all of our mods
again?
And that is what happening. Just don't bother with the shoutouts, or like just spam the person's Twitch URL. Yeah, exactly.
Don't worry too much about it. I think
exactly.
The thing also with this first stream, you guys, is we're very much we're labeling this episode number 1, but you always have to start somewhere, right? So we are kind of testing the water, seeing how things go, testing out everything you're seeing, as well as
Sorry, I just saw Cozy putting the ding dong, and that didn't make me laugh like
it's the pilot, yeah. It's, you know, testing out the water, seeing how it is. So like if things are a little bit weird this episode, we'll figure it out. And you guys are here to help us with that, so. More of an introduction, but still special and important. Yeah, for sure.
Yes, exactly.
Should we do introductions? If anyone in here doesn't know who we are and is just like, what is this nonsense?
Raise your hand if you don't know any of us. If you don't know us. I have a feeling like everyone's gonna say, no, we don't know you, but
SPS plus Rosie mod Discord.
Exactly, where I am. Okay.
Red doesn't even know who she is. It's a mood.
Yeah. Oh god. Who are we? Who should start?
I nominate Rosie.
Oh.
I just threw you under the bus. So
yeah.
You're down there with random.
Oh my god, me and random under the bus together. that is what you call a best friend. Either way. Oh my god, chat is popping. I am not used to see a chat fly like that.
It makes me
my
happy. You guys
goodness.
actually came. Thank you.
Yeah, it's really, really cool. Did you both of you choose to?
Look at us go.
Yeah.
One of us has much longer hair than the other. I just cut mine, so.
Yeah, like, how long is my hair again? Yeah, quite.
Yeah, I don't got that. It goes down to like here, and like that's as far as we're going.
Okay, so all right.
Sandra, no, it's not family friendly.
Yeah, no.
Not family friendly at all.
Y'all can say fuck, shit, tits, boops, dick,
Bobos.
whatever. Bobos. I saw someone type #bobos earlier, and that made me laugh.
Yeah.
Okay. Who am I? I don't know. My name is Rose. I am French Canadian. I am from the province of Quebec in Canada. So, yeah, like, sorry, I just saw fuck shit tits.
I know.
I am easily distracted. I stream on Twitch by the username Roszipou. I'm 25 years old. I'm Canadian. I'm married.
That's cool.
I do drawings for a living. Yes, that's true. I'm also an artist. I do a lot of commissions. I do a lot of Twitch emotes. I'm really into commissions right now. And I actually did a undergraduate in comics art. So I went to the big boy school and I did a college degree in graphic design and comic books, basically. So I have a paper right there in this bookshelf that says that some people higher than me in the hierarchy said that I can draw and do shit. And that's pretty much where I am right now. I started streaming. When did I start streaming? I actually started in 2020. So I've been streaming for a year and a half. I feel like it's been forever ago, but also not so long ago, right?
I feel like you've been on here forever.
Yeah,
that's news
exactly.
to me that you started last year, so.
Yeah, because I started... My first ever stream was actually December 26, 2019.
I recognize that date.
I wanted to test out if I could stream from my PS4, so I just loaded up Kingdom Hearts, and it was a fucking mess.
I'm here for
and
it.
I wasn't expecting no one to come in, and I got a raid, and I'm like, no, you're not supposed to be here. No. And I was here with my, you know, the shitty headphones that comes with your PS4 controller?
Yeah.
I was with that, and I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry, you guys cannot hear me, because Kingdom Hearts is a game that is loud as shit, and you cannot actually access the menu until you are on Destiny Island. So I was trying to figure out how to lower down the game audio and raise up my mic, and I couldn't figure it out. And I got raided, and it was a mess, and it was chaotic. But I feel like the chaos is pretty much a brand on my channel, so, you know.
Oh. Alright. I think we lost Rosie. Technical difficulties. Hi. It's now officially the Crystal Comfy Couch Chats 4Cs. Okay, let's hope Rosie is able to come back. That's a really awkward... I thought that was my internet for a second. That's a really awkward place to pause, poor girl. Serves you right for playing Kingdom Hearts. Should I do my intro now? Or should we... Like, I hope she's not still just, like, talking. Should I message her? I'll message her. Twitch does not give her a good screenshot. My computer just restarted. Oh dear. Take your time. It's okay. Her computer literally just was just like, I'm just gonna restart. You can pretend to talk for her. I wish I could do as nice of an accent as she has. I'm not, like, I can't. I guess I'll do my intro while she's reloading her computer. That's always a good sign. Oop. Oh, that's actually much better. I like that. Look at that little nice picture. She has a little drink. She's looking happy. She's wearing a cute sweater. Why am I on the opposite side? Oh. Okay, now I'm on the right side. Okay. Alright, well. This is just my life now. She is cute.
Hi.
Hi. Are you
I
bad?
don't know what happened. My computer just started off and went back on the right again.
I was like, where am I? What's happening?
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. You didn't know your computer was gonna restart. It's all good.
Yeah, no, I know, but like,
I was about to do
what
my own
is the
intro.
worst that can fucking happen on the first episode of our podcast,
It's
right?
all good. Do I have to click
As-
this to see? Oh. Oh.
As I was just saying,
Fixed it.
chaos is.
I
What?
didn't break anything. Don't worry about it. It's
Okay,
fine.
Cool. You know, as I was just saying, chaos is part of my brand. I feel like
Yep.
that really explains itself.
It totally heard you and was just like, all right, you want chaos? Powering down. Windows
Yeah,
shut down
exactly.
noise.
Exactly. Okay, so now it also means that my closed captions are not here, so I'm just gonna like.
Oh,
bring
take your
them-
time getting them back up. It's all good.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. Oh,
It's okay.
I was so nervous.
Mhm.
So obviously it had to happen, right?
I mean, you know what? Better to get the technical difficulties out of the way first stream versus like later on, so we're like prepared for when it happens again. We know exactly how the captions react. Comfy couch
Yeah,
chaos.
exactly.
I like that. Another C.
Yeah.
If we're having technical difficulties, we should have a scene that says comfy couch chaos instead.
Yeah, yeah. Oh
I
my
like
god,
this.
I can work on that.
Random will
I
do
can
the
work
closed
on that.
captions.
Yeah.
um,
Oh, shush, random.
um,
Can you
yeah.
can you see my closed captions?
Mhm.
You can see
They're
them?
back, yeah.
They're back?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Perfect. People can understand what language I am speaking. Perfect. Okay, I think I'm good.
All good?
Okay, I think I'm good. I am so sorry for this.
It's okay.
It had to happen.
It had to happen. You know what?
Yeah.
Get it out of the way first episode. We're all good.
Exactly. Exactly.
But yeah, welcome back. Did you have anything else you wanted to say about your
No.
stuff? No, it just literally right at the end. It's just like no.
Yeah, I was just about to say, and I guess that's all about it. And then the computer shut off, and I'm like, I guess the podcast is over now. Oh
Well-
my god.
Welcome on into our mess.
I feel like this is the channel in a nutshell. I
Yeah.
feel like that's gonna be, yeah, pretty much.
If it's us, then yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah, if anyone in here doesn't know me, my name is Crystal. I'm usually a family-friendly streamer. I stream over on SimplyPressStart. Are you okay? Is everything good? Please don't die. What?
Apparently, I said Michael Scott.
I love that. I said but. Oh, I love? Oh, wait. Okay, sometimes the captions are really weird.
Mm-hmm.
Earlier, Crystal was talking about a Tyler. I love that, though. Yeah, I'm usually a family-friendly streamer. Every now and then I've been kind of branching out into maybe not so family-friendly stuff, including this now. This is our new thing. And other than that, I got my start doing content creation on YouTube. Oh god, 2013? So, wait, oh god, yeah. It was 2013, holy crap. I was doing YouTube tutorials and guides and top 10s and all that good stuff. And then I kind of made the switch over onto Twitch. And I've kind of been here and doing full-time semi ever since. I started it like 2 years ago, so this is my full-time job. This is what I do for a living, and I feel incredibly happy to be doing so. So, wouldn't say I'm good at it, but I have fun. So, what else? Rosie talked about her before streaming. So, I went to school for business administration for 3 years. I was in a college, and I also have a piece of paper somewhere behind me, but it says I can do Excel and Access and Word and like other Microsoft Office programs. That's what my piece of paper says. No, I actually have a couple of them, but like, that's kind of where I got my start. And I figured I didn't actually really enjoy doing anything in that field from what I tried, so I much prefer content creation. And yeah, that's kind of where I am, why I'm here. Hopefully that was a good introduction. I don't know. I wish, like, now my computer needs to shut down. I'm not, don't you dare. Because I need, like, something big to, like, you know. Rosie had, like, a nice finale and I didn't.
Just like hide your camera.
Just, like, hide it for a second.
Yeah.
Oh,
oh my god. But yeah, that's pretty much who we are. And yeah, why are we friends? Why are we in this together? Is that a good
very
question?
Interesting question.
Yeah. Like, how did it start? Like, when you saw my face, what happened in your brain for you to be like, yeah, I like this chick.
I like this one.
I like this one.
So I think, and forgive me if I'm wrong, because my memory is that of a teaspoon. That's as much as it holds.
That is a moon. Don't worry.
I first remember, Rosie, you came into my chat, and I think the first time I remember noticing your name and like twigging it was the same person coming back was either during ACNL, a big or small teaspoon. Oh no. It was either during ACNL or
Let's not go there.
that Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories game, yeah. And I think we just started chatting through stream. And like you seemed chill enough, and I didn't want to say your full name because it sounded like a pet name almost, like Roszipou, and I'm like, I'll just call you Rosie. So that was how that started. I don't know what, Rosie, where did you find my channel from? What made you come in and see this face and be like, I'm gonna follow this one?
Yeah. So so I know that my husband, that wasn't my husband at the time, Tony, he was really into Twitch, and he's more into, like, you know, the bigger streamer, like XQC, Asan, Destiny, you know, all offline TV, Pokemon, all those, like,
The big
this
people.
section. Yeah, the big people. And I never really understood, like, Twitch or whatever, but there was one YouTube channel that I really like, and that was the Jewits and Renee Collects.
Yeah.
Because as probably you didn't guess, I really like Pokemon. I really like Pokemon and its franchise in general. And then at some point, I was watching Renee's video, and then she kind of made a video when she was saying, yeah, I won't be doing like all those Pokemon cards stuff anymore, but you guys can see me on Twitch. And I'm like, okay, I guess I have a reason to go there. So I discovered Renee, and it was probably the only person I was watching. And then it was Christmas, and I didn't know who to watch because Renee wasn't live. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go to see, you know, discover some people because I have nothing less better to do. It's Christmas, we're not visiting family, whatever. So I went into the Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. And I guess I saw Crystal's channel because it was kind of like early in the morning too. You were doing like a 12-hour stream.
Yep.
For Christmas.
Yep.
So it would have been Christmas of 2018.
That sounds right, yeah.
Yeah, and I watched you the whole stream, and I follow you, but I didn't want it to talk because I was shy, and I'm like, I was super self-conscious about like talking in chat because, you know, my first language is not English, and I never really communicate one-on-one with people that spoke English before. So, but the next, like at the end of your stream, you were like, "Oh, don't forget, guys, to come back tomorrow because we're gonna start a new ACNL town, like I promised." So I was there day one of memory, and I feel like that's where I decided to speak up.
Yeah.
I don't remember what I said. I think it's because I discovered that you were Canadian. I'm like, I'm Canadian too, and that's the only thing I said.
Oh.
Or whatever. But yeah, I have a feeling like we did talk a little bit more during Kingdom Hearts because it's always something I was fascinated with, but I never got into because I didn't have any PlayStation console. And whatever, so I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna watch her play Kingdom Hearts. And that was super cool because I was in college. So, you know, when the class would be boring, you have like your cell phone on your desk like this, and you have like your pencil case.
Bad
and like
example.
you have your headphone. You have your headphone here on your hair, and then you
Don't
pretend
do
you're
that.
listening. You're listening to the teacher, and I'm just like watching a Kingdom Hearts stream, and I'm trying like not to overreact because you know, emotions. Kingdom Hearts is all about emotions, so
I love that.
that's how I remember it. That's how I remember it.
Yeah. And then I guess we started talking more. I found out that you were streaming, and I started kind of creeping in there. And I'm a huge lurker. I don't really talk in many people's chats, and if I do, it's like a quick hello, hi, I'm here. I'm just gonna go back into lurking now. Mainly because I'm usually eating while I'm watching. That's honestly the main thing. But yeah, no, I was watching, and like, you know, lurkers unite. I prefer to lurk in streams. So and Rosie just had a really nice environment in her streams, and like, you know, we had a lot of common interests with Pokemon, being Canadian, stuff like that, cat moms. And then I think it kind of went from there when I found someone who was also in a similar life situation to me, you know, streaming, doing art and stuff full time. It was like nice to have someone to kind of talk to about it and who's in very similar shoes. So I think that's kind of how that started.
I remember specifically, one day I have like a Discord DM, and I'm like, fangirling, whatever. And it was you who was saying, I was lurking in your stream, and I noticed that I have the same blanket as you. So I always
Pokemon
have
blanket.
Yeah. And I'm like, really? And she was like, yeah, I have this blanket since I'm young. And I'm like, no kidding. And we started to talk about all the things that we had in our childhood. And all, like, you know, the similar stuff that we had. But also the difference in stuff. Because for those who are not aware, Crystal lives in Ontario and I live in the province of Quebec. And you can pretty much like speak about it, but like because of, I guess, political issues and like historical issues in Canada regarding like Quebec, sometimes I will be talking to Crystal. I'm like, I know we're both from Canada, but I swear you're living in a different country than I am.
It feels like a very different place, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, I guess it just went from there, from like talking to each other about stuff that was like similar and different. Pepper, hi! I'm sorry,
Pepper.
I just noticed Pepper.
Random just got shot down really hard. Alright, Andrew, we'll see you later. Thank you so much for hanging out.
Thank you, Andrew.
Oh yeah, so we can kind of move on. Rosie, what did you do before you started streaming and like doing art full time? Was it just like school or anything else?
It was pretty much school, yeah. Before that, I guess I was always like the shy kid. I would never like talk to people and etc. And when I'm sorry, I just saw them saying hi to the bot, and the bot just
Oh, random.
Um, but yeah, before streaming, I was just like you guys were, a big dumb lunker, and I was mostly active in crystals and Hygiene Descent before you went by the name Iroh Gaming Group.
Yeah.
One day you raided him, and I just like fell in love with this man.
Yeah, he's great.
So I was really involved into the community to the point that he modded me, and unfortunately, in 2018, I'm sorry, I'm going like into the heavy topic right now, so you know, trigger alert, whatever. I fell into this big depression. I never felt like that in my fucking life ever. I was working as a supervisor in a grocery store. And I never thought it would be like the darkest time in my life. So, you know, I go to my university doctor, they prescribe me like what is it in English that like the doctor forces you to stop working?
Oh,
like a forced leave?
Yeah, like a leave from work. Yeah.
Yeah,
medical
exactly.
leave, maybe even.
Yeah, medical leave, for a month, and eventually it went like from forever because in cue the rainbows and like the sparkles and stuff, depression. So yeah, a medical leave, a sick leave. There you go. Thank you so much, you guys. But yeah, so the thing that really got me into streaming was just like the people that I met on Twitch. Everyone was like, "Yo, you're pretty much here, and you're funny. You're a funny character. Have you considered streaming?" And I'm like, "No. I don't want to put this face on the internet. No.
That's a move.
Why would I do that? Why would I do that?" But the more I modded, the more I was involved, I kind of fell in love with it, and I thought it would be like a super cool thing. And at first, my first like motive to stream was to improve my speaking skill. Is that a term?
Like your
I don't know.
I would just say speaking voice, honestly, or like specifically maybe English or something like that, maybe?
Yeah, specifically English, because the thing is that oral skills, yeah. Because the thing is, I'm pretty much bilingual. Like, I can read in English, before streaming, I mean, I could understand pretty much everyone, I can type, I can write, but because I am in a 90% French-speaking province, I never really had the chance to have an English friend to speak with, or to just like practice speaking in English, basically. So because most of my friends, I remember Red and pretty much all the mod team, pretty much all of your mod team, Crystal, kind of like convinced me that I should be streaming.
Mm-hmm.
And not for like as a career or anything, but just for fun, because they wanted to hang out with me.
It's a cool way to start, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Jeff.
Oh god.
Oh dear. I think for me, I was
TikTok.
TikTok.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna laugh every time I see this freaking
I love it
emote.
so much.
You understand why I love it now? It seems like nothing. You see it, you're like, whatever. It just happens to be the silliest stuff ever. But what about you?
I think, for me, it was I had started YouTube and stuff as a way to kind of forget that I was heading into college in September that summer, and I was incredibly nervous, and I'm shy, and I was going to a college I knew no one at, which actually is a really good thing for me, I think, because it forced me to meet new people. But I didn't really take it seriously. I just had fun with it. You know, I enjoyed doing it. I looked up to a lot of bigger content creators at the time, and kind of what content they were doing. And then through midway through college, I met someone who was into Twitch and was into YouTube as well, and he was just a super motivator for me. He really got me invested in actually doing it properly. Not for a living, just like, you know, actually taking it a bit more seriously. And then I graduated from college. I spent a year trying to find a job. And I kind of did streams and stuff in between time. And then I finally landed 2 different jobs. I went from one to another. But that last job I had was the absolute worst. I didn't get on with the people, most of them. I didn't get on with just the environment of the office. I didn't really enjoy what I was doing. There was a lot of negativity there, a lot of really weird, like, oh, we're family here, so you should be doing X, Y, Z. And that, my life lesson for anyone, if your company is saying, oh, we're family, no, you're not.
Especially if you don't feel like family.
Exactly.
Like, because there's a difference between saying, like, oh yeah, I feel like you're my family, and like you feel generally like included versus you're not. And they were saying it in a way like to threaten you or something.
Yeah. Beginning of Stardew Valley, working in Joja. That's exactly what it was. No, but I daydreamed about leaving. I daydreamed about walking out because I absolutely hated it there. And finally I ended up quitting on, I think it was December 23rd, 2019, I think?
No.
Would it be 2018? No.
It was 2018 because I remember that you were saying while you were doing memory.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm applying to some jobs and whatever.
Yes, you're absolutely right.
Sorry for correcting you, but like...
No worries, it's okay. I have no idea.
I just never remember you working. That's why.
It's like, I always forget how long I've been out. It was the best Christmas present ever. I was so happy to be out of there, and, you know, I told my mom and I told my partner, Mike, I'm like, you know, yeah, I'm looking for a job, and I was. But I was definitely striving a little bit more than I was before, and like, you know, I got a full partnership. God, when would it have been? Like, the March following that December, I think. I'm pretty sure it was like March 16th. And I kind of looked at my mom and I looked at Mike and I'm like, I think I could actually do this. You know, I'd need some support, but I could do this. And both of them are just like, heck yeah, girl, go get it. Mike and my mom are both incredibly supportive. My mom doesn't quite get Twitch, but she's like, you know, you do you, have fun.
As long as she like lets you do whatever, you know?
Exactly, yeah. And that's kind of how I fell into it. I've been doing full-time really ever since, you know, usually streaming 6 days a week, 5 hours a day for streams at least, and then I do YouTube stuff on the side, so that's
Shumblet says you should celebrate that day every year.
I do. Honestly, I take note of that day. I look at it and
really?
I really do. I remember saying to my friend Irvin and Mike the year after, I'm like, do you know what today is? It's the 1-year anniversary since I left. I met one fantastic person at that job. She was fantastic. I really like her. I'm a shy bead, so I don't keep in contact as much as I should. But I do celebrate every year.
But still, you guys are kind of like still talking.
Oh yeah.
Like you're on good terms and...
Yeah.
Does she still works there?
Last time I heard she did, and she wanted to leave around the time I did. But then they gave her a bit of a promotion, I'm assuming because I was leaving, but from my experience with that company, promotions do not equal more financial compensation. It just means more responsibility and more, oh, you're family. So,
God.
Yeah.
God,
leaving a job that kills you on the inside. Here I am 3 years later, unemployed. Yeah, that's the thing, yeah. you know I could be probably doing better off somewhere else, financially, but mentally and for just my own mental health and my own happiness, I am pretty much golden here. I'm not saying I don't have my off days, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. And I guess I could be considered like unemployed too, but at the same time I don't, because I do take my heart like very, very seriously.
mm-hmm.
And like I learned from my personal episode that you shouldn't play with fire, especially just for money.
Mm-hmm.
Money
Yeah.
is great, money is good. But what the fuck do I do with my fucking money if I cannot even like slightly enjoy it? If I just like spend my day on my couch
Yeah.
looking at the ceiling and like wondering what I should do because I'm just like so mentally exhausted.
Yes.
Like what is the point anyway?
Exactly.
Yeah, so like I'm just super glad to be here.
Same.
Still, like, because you know, that was a really hard time of my life, and I'm just proud of what I did, and I'm proud of you too, Crystal.
Thank
and I'm
you.
proud of you, chat. I'm
Proud of you, Chad. Look at you guys go.
Yeah. You.
What else did we want to go over today? What else was there?
I don't know. We can check the list.
Oh, the list.
The list. We talk about us.
Yes.
We talk about our life before streaming, our
Yes.
background.
Yeah.
We talk about how we became friends. What was the idea of the podcast? Maybe what are our plans for the podcast as well?
Ooh, yes.
What are we planning on? And I guess that like we can also ask chats feedback
Mm-hmm.
as well, because and like correct me if I'm wrong, Crystal, if you don't think the same way as I
Yeah,
did.
go ahead.
But like
Yeah.
for me, this whole podcast is just like us vibing.
Yeah.
Like we're kind of like interviewing ourselves like a little bit earlier, but it's more like you guys have a better idea of who we are. But I see this podcast as like we turn it on and we talk about whatever.
Yeah.
And we include you guys in it. Like we just want to chill. We just want to vibe.
I
So
think.
that's basically the plans.
Yeah, I think the whole like general idea of it is, you know, we don't have a couch, as we pointed out earlier. We do not have an actual couch yet. All right, one day. But
When you gonna move?
we gotta move. The whole idea is a metaphorical couch we're both sitting on and we're both just talking like you would anytime.
sorry.
You know. Is everything
It's a
good?
personal song that I told you guys about.
Oh yes, the Persona song.
It's super good.
I love Persona.
I'm vibing to this song. I'm sorry. I continue.
No, you
Don't
vibe.
mind
Go
me.
get it. Oh my goodness, Reclade. Yes, you know there will be. Sorry. But that was
It's
kind
also a
of
reason to just like simp on everyone and
Yes.
be like,
I think that's, you know, when two people are sitting on a couch and they're just vibing, just chilling, like, you know, at home, you know, it's expected that you're going to talk about life things, you're going to talk about work, you're going to talk about what's going on today, you're going to talk about your friends, you're going to talk about your family, you're going to talk about, for us, what games we play, stuff like that, or shows or whatever. And that's kind of what we want to invite people into. So it's not necessarily going to be like interviewing and stuff like that, like maybe some other podcasts are. That being said, though, we would love to eventually invite some people on, whether it be fellow Club Tortimer members, people we're just in general friends with who maybe they don't stream, but they just want to come on and chat. You know, really anyone who we kind of want to vibe with and just chat with about really anything. And like those might be a little bit more interview based, kind of getting to know them, but at the same time, just talking, just casually talking. Or the
Yeah,
weather
I
if
know.
you're a Brit.
yeah, I don't feel like the interview is gonna take what the interview is gonna be like more of like a chill interview, like as if you haven't seen a friend in a while and you're just like asking where they are in their life, you know? For me, it's like how I see the people that we're gonna invite to.
Yeah.
Like it's like a friend that we haven't seen in a while, and we're just asking for some news, you know?
Yeah. And we just invite them over. Come sit down. Come chill out.
We don't talk for free.
Oh, right. We'll have like a little Darth Vader like speech thing for you, so you can come in and talk to us.
Oh my god. Or like the anonymous voice.
Oh yes. Aw, Jeff. But yeah, we plan on doing it every other week, so like every other Friday at the moment. We don't know if it'll always be at the same time, like 3 p.m. I think we're gonna kind of like play that by ear. Fridays is usually my day off, so we'll see how that goes. Yeah, it should be fun though. It should be fun. I'm very excited. We have some like overly seasonal stuff planned. Rosie did an amazing job with the artwork. If you guys haven't, like that up there, that's her. And then the intro screen and the BRB screen, all that stuff. The panels down below. I appreciate being a Friday so I can actually stay up this late.
You
So
also
chill.
did a good job for like the overlay, but also you know, the closed caption thing. That was like a hassle to figure out earlier.
That was an interesting hassle, yeah.
Yeah, that was interesting.
But I'm glad we got it sorted.
Oh my god. Yeah, me too. Me too. I'm glad. So, elephant of a centaur.
I saw
oh my
that
god.
too. I was reading that.
I know I have an accent, but like, fuck.
I love how it censors. Just like you can say anything and it'll. Well, I think almost anything you can censor it.
The only thing that he doesn't catch up is like my swearing in French, obviously. So I can say tabarnak, and it's gonna say like whatever the word is gonna say.
Second attempt, apparently. What did it say earlier? It was like
Idiopsis?
it was something weird. Thank you, Rickplate, thank you.
Yeah, Mandlin! So my text is in pink and Crystal's is in blue.
Very light blue, yeah.
Blue.
Did that say dirty loops for a second? Did I even read that? Anyway, I wouldn't focus too much on the closed captioning because I know that it's not going to be the best.
Yeah, no. Especially if, you know, I'm here.
Oh no.
Me and my huge ass French accent.
We love it
Of
though.
course. Yeah. Dirty loops.
Should we move into other stuff about us? I think the next thing I'm reading, I actually have the list down here, I forgot about it. The next thing we were gonna go over was like favorite games. Maybe just like what we like in general. What's our kind of go-to in terms of anything, really?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to go first or should I?
I'm sorry, I just read Dirty Loof is the nickname of my high school girl.
What? What did I just read?
I don't know!
Jeff.
Oh god. Sunshine, hi! How you doing? Sunshine, are you gonna be taming Jeff today?
I think
Oh,
the
God.
other thing I should probably mention actually before we move on, we have it kind of down below, and also I think there's a command for it as well, but while we're chatting, we might not be, like I usually keep an eye on chat just in general, but I won't be maybe responding as much as I usually would, or as much as Rosie usually would during our streams, just because we're having that conversation, but of course we do want to include you guys in that, so I hope that's okay. I still try to read everything. I might just
reading
not
too.
reply exactly. Yes.
Yeah, I'm reading, and but yeah, we're definitely gonna ask you guys for like your feedback, or like we're gonna ask a question back and stuff like that, so you guys feel included. But of course, someone is gonna ask for a fucking dodo code. But yeah, we might not like just answer right away because we don't want to interrupt the conversation.
Yeah.
I don't know. I love the so much.
I
It's
feel
so
like we just
fucking
need
funny.
the emote on screen somewhere. Just.
Ding dong. Oh god, no bubble codes. Not today. Not ever. Why am I saying not today?
I don't know. Like, you're opening up the possibility.
Only for you though.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Okay, what do I like? Except boobs. I like a lot of stuff.
I was drinking water.
I'm sorry.
That nearly came up the wrong way. Oh, that would have been a beautiful first start.
Oh my god. Yes, I deserve all this praise. I deserve all this praise in chat. Thank you. I like Pokemon.
Pokemon's a good start. We like that. What's your favorite Pokemon?
I hate this question.
I know.
Because I just cannot answer it.
It's a hard
There's
question.
so many. That's why I want to have like a half sleeve of like all my favorite Pokemon.
Ooh, that's really cool.
One of my friends did that and it looks so good. And she has like a full sleeve. So it starts here.
And it ends at
and
like
it
the
ends,
wrist.
yeah, right there. And it's full of her favorite Pokemon. It's awesome. Okay, so first generation. We have Bulbasaur, Sandshrew, Pikachu. Second generation is pretty much my favorite. I'm sorry for the burp. I'm gonna
It's all
burp a
good.
lot.
Just do it. We don't care.
second generation is pretty much my favorite. So the whole Cyndaquil line, the whole Merry line, Umbreon, Espeon, Fenfi, obviously Wooper, Quagsire. I really like Ho-Ho. Third generation, I like Flygon, Jirachi. Pretty much all the plushies is a good representation of all my favorites.
The closed
but yeah.
captioning said, I really like Ho-Ho. I don't know why that's so funny, but I'm here for it.
I mean, okay. For my most recent favorite, I really like Mimikyu.
Mm-hmm.
Mimikyu, I just like its concept. It's super cute. And yeah, I just have, you know what? I actually have some notes on my phone of like which Pokemon I want on my half sleeves. So I'm just gonna read that list out loud and be done with it.
And
Do
while you're
you have
finding...
any plans to have like any tattoos maybe?
Ooh.
I'm sorry, I kind of like cut you off.
Oh, no, it's all good. I was thinking I'm kind of on the fence about this. For many years, I said I was gonna get just the Kingdom Hearts logo, just the heart. Because if I ever didn't like Kingdom Hearts anymore for whatever reason, I could just play it off as a normal heart, you know?
But will you?
I don't know if I want to anymore. It's blasphemy to say that. I don't know what it is. Kingdom Hearts is... I love it to pieces, but something's kind of shifted in the last year or two. But I was gonna ask Chad, what's your favorite Pokemon? While Rosie's looking for her list. Want to see the favorites? Oh, yay!
I have the list.
Okay, let's see. The list.
I didn't include the 8th generation because I don't think it came out when I did that list.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we have Pikachu, Bulbasaur, Sandshrew, Cyndaquil, Quilava, Umbreon, Wooper, Quagsire, Espeon, Fenfi, Flygon, Baneri, the whole Merry line, so Merry, Fluffy, Ampharos, Ateria, Snubbull, Piplup, Shaymin, Snivy, Fennekin, Swirlix, Beware, Mimikyu, Rowlet.
You have it all planned out. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Like, would some of them be bigger than others? Have you? I guess maybe you haven't thought about that yet, but like, take up more space.
I haven't thought. The idea that I had though, because I really like flowers, and for those who doesn't know, my name is a flower. So I thought that maybe it would be cool to have all my favorite Pokemon in like a field of roses or like any kind of flowers.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's really cute.
So I guess that some of them will be like bigger than other because, you know, some Pokemons are bigger than other. How do you feel about Bounsweet? She's a fucking bitch. I just want her to shine. I'm so sick of it. I thought she was cute. Right now, I have doubts. Same thing with Ghostflower. I absolutely love that.
Also,
Oh
I just
boy.
want to point out, Jeff's comment, this is the worst poker rap I've heard.
I know I remember one of the line of the poker rap by
Wasn't
heart.
one of the Pokemon, like, wasn't it wrong? It showed the wrong Pokemon? I think? It said, like, which one was it? Random, you're gonna know. Someone in here is gonna know, but it said said the wrong
Okay.
name, but showed a different Pokemon.
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
I can't remember which one it was.
I don't know. But sometimes Sony is like, sing the poker rap. And I sing that verse.
Which one? Do it.
Oh no, I'm sure.
I'm not gonna put you on
Don't
the
look
spot.
at me!
You don't
Don't
have
look
to.
at me! Okay. Don't look at me.
Okay, I'm not looking. I'm just like, look. Okay.
Charmeleon, Wartortle, Mewtwo, Tentacool, Aerodactyl, Ammonite, Slowpoke, Pidgeot, Arbok. That's all, folks. And that was my favorite line when I was younger.
Aww.
That was my
I'm
favorite
here
line when I
for
was younger. And when I was younger, obviously I was obsessive.
Mm-hmm.
I knew it all by art.
You know what's funny? Somehow I completely avoided the poker rap. I had no idea it existed until I was about 13. Yeah. I had zero idea, and I don't know how I possibly missed that because, like, Height of Pokemania, I was right in there. I don't know.
It was the best part. I was looking forward. Which one? Because that's gonna be super embarrassing. Because, as I said, it was my favorite verse. So I'll be like, "Is it the one?" And I will be singing it with it.
Aww.
That's how I learned the verse, because I just wanted my favorite one.
I remember when I was a kid, I had a poster in my bedroom, and it had all original 151 Pokemon listed in order on it. And I remember I didn't know how to read properly yet. I was that young. And I remember like taking my dad's hand and walking to my bedroom and being like, okay, Dad, this is this one. Not getting any of them right. But like I know Pikachu and I know like Charmander. You had that poster? I really missed that poster. I have no idea what happened to it. It's probably gone with my first move, but it was really cute. And I wish I still had it because I can't remember Pokemon names to save my life anymore. Especially for the newer gens.
Red said, I legit thought Rose was going to start rapping the whole thing. If I wasn't that shy, I would have. But I just said my favorite verse.
Probably because it wasn't a thing in
Oh,
French.
I like it! Roszipou!
This is so cute.
I just looked it up. It says Poliwrath with a pic of Poliwag. Oh, that was it.
That was it, yeah. That's so cute. I like it. I remember like Pokemania of the 90s was...
Do you guys remember the gold and silver Poliwrath?
I don't know if I ever heard that one either. I
Don't.
feel like such a fake fan right now.
Don't. It's horrible. It's,
Really? I love Gold and
It's
Silver.
really not good. The other day, I was listening to it and I'm like, how could I liked it when I was younger? Probably because anything Pokemon, I would just like fall in love with it. But like, it's really not as good. The ON one was also awful.
Did
and
they-
I think after the third generation they just stopped because they realized they obviously the
Weren't
people
doing
who are
good.
doing it cannot just like top the first one.
Yeah. I was gonna ask if they stopped after that one, because I'm like, do they still do one for every generation? I'm just completely under a rock, or... I don't know, that's kinda cute. A couple years
Yeah,
back...
Padel. They did it for the gold and silver and ON, but like I think they stopped after that.
Yeah.
Sorry, I cut you off.
No, it's all good. I was just gonna say, I remember a couple years back, it was actually a much longer time ago than I'd like to admit, but we're not gonna talk about that. I was painting my room blue, and I may or may not have coerced some of my friends to help me paint by buying alcohol and snacks. And it was fun. But we had someone's phone playing the original Pokemon theme song. And all my mom hears from out in the living room is all of us just like belting out the lyrics as if it was like we had just heard it yesterday. Like we remembered all the words and everything, and like I don't know. It was fun because we're a bunch of, I guess, early 20-year-olds who probably hadn't heard it in a while, and
It sticks inside of your brain.
and then even better yet, my mom was like, "I know exactly what that is." It's been years, but I remember it.
She remembers. She remembers, obviously.
Yeah,
Oh my god, that's so cool.
it was fun.
I would help paint a room for Hako and Snack. Not gonna lie, me too.
It was a good
Like,
time, honestly.
I have a feeling like it's gonna sound super mean, but like if anyone asks me to like help them move,
Mhm.
I'm always the first one like pizza, alcohol.
Yep, feed me.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I'll do the move, but you have to get pizza
Mhm.
and alcohol, dear,
Mhm.
because it's just like the best.
Yep.
Like, do you guys have like a term for like a celebration when someone like moves into a new place and like you guys kind of like do a little party, commemorative party for this? No,
I don't know if there's a word for it, but I know what you mean.
Okay,
Is it a housewarming?
perfect. Housewarming party.
That sounds about right.
Like, I don't care. Like, I'm gonna help you move, but I better be part of that housewarming party.
Oh man.
Or if you're not thinking of making one, I'm gonna make one.
I'll make one for you. Just let me come over
Yeah.
and just you
Yeah.
know.
Pay the pizza, pay the alcohol, I get everything, give me the money, and then I'll organize it for you.
Oh, Rickley, that's awesome.
Yeah, exactly, Reclade. Jonas. This
Pizza
friendship is a
forever.
French accent. Yes, exactly.
Me watching Twitch by myself is my housewarming party. You know what? We're gonna like someone needs to order pizza and we'll go from there.
Yeah.
That's really cute. Favorite games. Favorite games is kind of the next thing on our little list here. Do you have like I know obviously you're gonna say one of the Pokemon games at least, but like in general.
In general, if we exclude Pokemon from the conversation, because obviously it's my whole life, as
Yeah.
you can see, and for the most majority of my life, it was only Pokemon. And two other games actually. Harvest Moon and Animal Crossing.
Mm-hmm.
Those were the only 3 games I would play, ever. If I'm not playing some kind of farming simulator, I'm playing Pokemon. If I'm not playing Animal Crossing, I'm playing Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
But I would always come back to like, those 3 games, basically.
Yeah.
And I guess I always had an interest into RPGs, but I would always like beat myself up for not like being good at the games.
Mm-hmm.
And I am this kind of person that I don't like, exploring new things. I am good where I am right now.
Yeah.
Like I don't need anything else. But I was interested. But I would get myself like very much discouraged if, I wasn't good at a game. So I would always come back to the stuff that I know. I also really like The Sims, like any kind of like simulation game.
Yeah.
I just remember I was really into Spore. Do you know what Spore is?
I remember Spore. I never played it, but I do know it. Yeah.
It's so freaking hilarious. Basically, for those who doesn't know, it's a game made by EA, so the same people do Sims.
Mm-hmm.
And you basically, like, how do I describe it? Like, you start off as a molecule, and then you evolve, and you become, like, an animal, a creature living on a planet, to become, like, the humans of the planet. And then after that, you go, like, explore space and stuff. Yeah, exactly, starting.
I didn't actually know you go to space in that. That's really cool.
Yeah, you go to space at the end, and you go to different planets. It's super freaking cool, because at the end, you can, like, meet up other, like, human-like, and then you get into fight, and you guys, like, destroy planets and stuff. And it was so cool.
That's really neat. Like, I know
was
very
really
little.
cool.
I just know, like, you create the creature and, like, you go from there, pretty much. Jeff.
I
I
don't know, I was like 13 when that game came out, so I would have not thought of making a dick in this game. But I bet that some people did.
Oh yeah.
This rings a bell, TikTok! Oh god.
Oh jeez.
But it was awesome. And then more recently, because of this little lady next to me,
My fault.
I got into Kingdom Hearts. I felt the obsession that I felt when I first got into Pokemon. Honestly, it was like that, and yeah. And then it was Final Fantasy VII, and then now I'm just exploring a brand new game. I feel like I'm a brand new gamer. I'm discovering a new side of myself because I spend so much freaking time playing the same thing that I know. I never really played a lot of popular game, if that makes sense. Never played Skyrim, never played Fallout, whatever. And now I feel like a real gamer. I'm a pro gamer, chat!
Pro gamer. I love that. It's always great when you can find new things to get into and a new perspective almost.
What about you?
I agree with what Titus is saying.
So much you have that you can... Yeah, exactly.
There's so many more doors open to you now. But that's the cool thing about playing more different kinds of games. This is a difficult question. This is why I asked you first. When I was younger, I played Pokemon was probably the first proper video game I got into, and Harvest Moon. And then I got a little bit older, my mom gifted me a GameCube and Animal Crossing. And that started that addiction. Except I didn't like it at first, I thought it was dumb. And then a month later I came back to it and I'm like, oh wait, this is actually really good, and then I never left. 17 odd years later. Which, whew, that makes me feel a little bit weird. So I was kind of into those games for a while, and then I think I was about 14, and there was a boy at school who I really, really liked. I don't talk to him anymore. I don't know him anymore. We didn't fall off or anything like that, but we just moved our separate ways. And he was really into Kingdom Hearts. And he got me into Kingdom Hearts because I'm like, I want to talk to this boy. And then he also, I was talking to him and I'm like, oh, who are these characters? Because Cloud and there's Final Fantasy characters in Kingdom Hearts. I'm like, who are these guys? And he's like, okay, those are from Final Fantasy. And he's like, you should start with 7, but I heard it's really hard. And I'm like, okay, challenge accepted, because I want you to like me. Because that's how 14-year-old Crystal's mind works. It never went anywhere. But I did, get into 2 of my favorite series that way. And it kind of opened the door as well for me, just with what you're dealing with now. With getting into different kinds of games from there. I kind of went into Skyrim and Fallout, like you were saying. I went through all the different Final Fantasies I could at the time. And I don't know, it was a really, really fun time. And I'm still on that train now. I still play a lot of those games. Even today, I would say my favorite series are still Pokemon, Animal Crossing, Harvest Moon / Story Season / Stardew. They're all in one category.
All those,
You can't fight me over that. They're all in one category. And, Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy, so. Yep, all of them together. He did change my life. Little did he know I'd start my YouTube channel years later because I wanted to make Kingdom Hearts trivia because I knew too much about it. And I wanted to share it with someone.
Oh boy. It's really nice. I'm glad I'm exploring my horizon now.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm low-key not happy that Toadie's not here and he's not listening to me, because I just opened the door for him to be so when are you playing Halo with me?
Exactly.
He is obsessed with Halo.
Mm-hmm.
God. Oh god. Oh, that's so cute, Rebecca.
Yeah. Also, hi again, Pepper.
Oh my god. Welcome back, Pepper. Shit. I wanted to say something, but I forgot.
Uh-oh.
I really forgot. But yeah, you said that your favorite. Yes, I remember. Okay, you said that your first game was Pokemon, right?
Pretty much. Yeah, it was my
Yeah.
first game. Yeah.
Do you remember which Pokemon it was?
So my memories are super foggy. I remember opening my Christmas presents because I got it for Christmas with my Game Boy Color, which was the clear purple one, and I still have it.
Oh, nice.
And I remember opening it, and I'm assuming it was the Pikachu edition or yellow, because knowing my mom, she would have gone for that one. But my mom also knew I was a loner, so she got me all 3 of the first 2 generations. So I also have red and blue, but I think I played yellow the most, so I'm assuming that was the first one. Yeah, but my memory is super foggy of it.
That's really nice of your mom.
Yeah, she was really great about it. She was super. I don't know about anyone else's parents in here, but she was very invested in my gaming. She played games herself. She used to play on her NES back in the day. So like, she is an awesome mom. She knew what I was playing. She could talk to me about the games I was playing. She knew exactly what games I owned. And she kind of got out of that as I got older and I was a bit more responsible with my games. She doesn't really play standard games anymore. She'll sit on her computer and play like little point and click adventure games or like hidden object games. Those are her sort of thing. Or like puzzle games. I'm glad that she hasn't she recently got a smartphone. I recently bought her one. Very recently, and she hasn't found Candy Crush yet. I haven't told her. I'm not going to because I'll lose her to it.
But you have to get her Final Fantasy VII when it comes on mobile.
Oh my god.
We have to get Simply Press Mom into the Tifa shipping.
Into the good stuff. No, honestly,
Yeah.
I think my mom would absolutely love Stardew if she could get over, like, the control scheme, because I feel like it's a little bit much for her these days. She's already really overwhelmed with the smartphone. Pretty much she uses it to order Uber Eats, and, like, that's it. She's getting there. She's learning. My mom used to be, like, very, like, technologically savvy, I guess would be the right word. She was very, like, you know, she knows computers. She still does. But when it comes to, like, new electronics, like phones and stuff, she's just like, I have no idea.
I mean, like, everything is evolving so freaking fast.
It is, yeah. It
like,
definitely is.
when you, like, try to picture it, like, when did the first cell phone came out? Like, the blocky
the big
one.
ones. I have no
the
idea.
big one. Like, maybe the 80s? So, like, when you try to think about it, we went, like, from this freaking brick to this in,
Yeah.
like, what? Like
20, 30 years, yeah.
Yeah. So, like, yeah, the 80s. So, like, can you really blame her?
Exactly,
you know?
right? It's come so quickly. Also, Jeff, for the record, my mom wasn't a kid. She was in her 30s, just to be fair. So she's not that young. But yeah, no, my mom had, like, the Nokia, like, brick for a long time, and, like, you know, she had a flip phone.
Oh, did you have the...
I never had that. I never had that. I skipped
had a phone
over
like
it.
that and I loved it. I think I still have it.
I remember
I think I still have it.
when I was in middle
Somewhere.
school, I think there was a phone. It was called Chocolate. I don't know which brand it was, but it was called Chocolate. I remember that much. And it was one of those, like, not flip, the slide phones, I think.
Yeah, a sidekick. That's what.
And yeah, that was, like, the big popular thing. I didn't have a cell phone. And actually, I did, but I didn't really use it in middle school, so. LG Chocolate. It was maybe that? I actually have no idea. I just remember that being the big thing.
It's just so funny, a cell phone call after, like, a candy bar.
It is.
Is it just me, or, like, the first Androids, they were called after candies, right?
I think their operating systems were, right? Like, there's, like, Lollipop and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, Jelly Bean and stuff.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh my god.
Wanted to feel like a
Can
spy
you
kid.
Like,
So cute.
do you realize that when I started high school, it was also the same year that the iPod Touch came out?
Oh, jeez. I remember when I was in high school, when I first started high school, it was very common to see kids with flip phones still. By the time I was graduating, it was much more common to see kids with like early, touch screen phones and stuff like that. So like there was this huge transition over 4 years.
Stop. Just is like, shut up.
Just stop it.
We have like 2 year difference. Like sometimes when I talk to you, I'm like, oh yeah, I am one of hers. Like it fits. But then sometimes, like with conversation like this, I don't remember anyone having a flip phone.
Yeah.
I had a sidekick, but like my sidekick had the touchscreen. Like like iPhones were a thing and etc. So like
I went to college and I had a BlackBerry. It was my first smartphone. Yeah, I had a BlackBerry. And I miss it. I miss that physical keyboard to this day.
You miss it?
I miss it. I don't like touchscreen too much. Honestly, I am so much more accurate. I know like, you people are judging, but like...
To be fair, like, one thing that I like with my sidekick is that when I was typing, it was making like a crunchy noise that I like.
Yeah.
Like so fun, so satisfying. I feel like it's kind of like the reason why I have a mechanical keyboard, because I like the...
You like the click.
I like the click.
Yeah. And then by the time I graduated college, I had, like, I think I had a Samsung Galaxy S4 or something like that. It was an old phone even at the time, I'm pretty sure, so.
I just saw Crystal the boomer.
I mean, I am, though. But no, it's the same thing with Mike. He's 5 years older than me, and some days it doesn't really feel like it, other days it does. So we found out talking to each other that, like, a lot of shows that he watched as a kid in, like, the early to mid 90s, they were still on and just being rerun when I was watching TV. So like we have a lot of the same childhood memories, a lot of the same toys, stuff like that. Just things get rehashed, maybe just slightly different. So that's kind of cool.
When you told me the other day that Mike used to work at a Blockbuster, I just fucking lost it.
Yep. That honestly, that's a little bit weird for me.
That really like got into my heart, like, because here's the thing, like, when it's been a while since Blockbusters closed down here, right?
Yeah,
it's been a little while. So like to think that like it's been at least 10 years, for example, that they closed down, right?
Yep.
Like where I was 10 years ago.
Yep.
I couldn't even work, because
No.
I don't know for you, but like the minimal age required to have like your first job here in Quebec is like 16.
Yeah. I think it's the
So,
same
like-
here. I don't actually know.
Yeah, okay. So like even if I wanted to, I couldn't. That would be like child abuse for the government, you know? So like I'm just like,
Or it was when you were
God.
15. Yeah. Yeah. No. Like hearing that from Mike was a little bit weird, because I remember going into a Blockbuster with my mom, but I feel like the older we get, the less the age difference matters. If I had met him 10 years prior, it would have been a bit weird, so I wouldn't have had
yeah,
any reason
definitely.
to talk to him.
too young to even have a... See, I don't even know what a
Blockbuster card.
Blockbuster card is.
Mike has one with his name tag on it still.
He kept it? That's a
I think
relic.
I think he still has it. I'm pretty sure he has it.
That's a relic. I hope
Yeah.
he never like trash it away.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Oh,
It's cool.
But I don't know. I have a feeling like we didn't have too many blockbusters. Like we would go to the French equivalent,
Mm-hmm.
I guess here, because also the thing that I forgot to mention in my little introduction, the city I'm living right now, Gatineau, which is like a suburb to Ottawa, which is the capital of Canada for those who doesn't know. I moved here like 5 years ago. So I used to live in a super small town. And like if you dare to speak English and people knew that you know you're French, like you bet that they're gonna bring like the fire torches and like the fork and like try to spike you in the booty and like like inherited you from like the village or whatever that is, but like, so we didn't really have like too much like English stuff over there. Oh, and that makes me think, video game wise, I never had a video game in French ever.
Oh,
ever.
wow.
Because for the longest time, because you know, Quebec, who cares about Quebec, right?
Oh.
Who cares about French? I always had my games in English. So that's the story I wanted to tell earlier. When I first got Animal Crossing, when I really got into Animal Crossing was in City Folk, because with the Wii, you could set up your Wii in like multiple languages, right? And if there was a certain language option for the game that you bought, they're not gonna like play it in English. They're gonna play it like on the language of your Wii. So I really got into Animal Crossing with City Folk because it was in French and I couldn't understand it. So when I was younger, when I was playing like Population Growing, I think it took me a month to finish the tutorial with Nook because I just couldn't read. I just couldn't read. And I don't know how I did to complete Pokemon games when I was younger, because they were in English, and you know, you don't expect a 6 years old who is learning how to read in French to understand English too. So like, I just don't know how I did. Yeah, that's the story I wanted to tell. That I legit never like purposefully bought a game in French.
It's like I can vaguely, like, I remember playing Pokemon and not being able to read properly yet, or like not knowing a lot of the words, but the idea of playing something and not knowing the language at all is absolutely crazy. Like, that's so
it's
daunting.
crazy. Like, you can read but you don't understand it. So I think either I would like go on like French forum from France and like try to beat the game by like following the instruction, but the thing is that exactly the Pokemon names change from a language to another. So like, I learned a little bit the French name of like the Pokemon, and also they did a special dub version for us for the Pokemon anime. So like, we would get all the names of the Pokemon in English because the games were released in English over here, but they would speak French, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So like, instead of having like, you know, hearing the anime that was distant to like a French public, in France, with like the Pokemon name in French, they would do like a special dub version of the anime just for us, because we would have the game in English, so we wouldn't recognize the name of the Pokemon.
I think there's a lot of times where, like, one example I can think of is, I remember being super excited, Rosie and I think Pepper also, we were talking about it, when they put Cardcaptors on Netflix here. And I got really excited because I'm like, I love Cardcaptors as a kid. That was my jam. And then I kept hearing people call it Cardcaptor Sakura, and I'm like, what's that? It was just Cardcaptors. It turns out there's 2 English dubs of Cardcaptor that I know of. There's Cardcaptor Sakura, which I think was the original, and then there was like a Canadian dub of Cardcaptors, and that's the one I watched. So I went to Netflix expecting to hear my childhood, and I heard something completely different. Kiro sounds wrong. They all sound wrong to me, and I haven't been able to watch it, and I got really upset. So that's kind of,
I feel like starting and singing the opening, isn't it?
Yes.
A mystic adventure, a quest of all time.
I
feel like, because you sent me the opening of Cardcaptors, and I was just like, what the fuck is this shit? Because mine is so different.
Yeah,
it's so different. If you guys go look it up. And I tried to watch the Canadian dub that you talk about.
Yeah.
And Sakura just sounds like, she sounds like a teenager.
It's so different.
She doesn't, because in the original story, she's like 6 or 7. She's super young, so it was super weird to hear her with like a mature voice. I'm like, this is me.
I think I read also kind of what Starling is saying, that our Canadian version it tried to appeal more to boys, so it had like more focus on the male main character, and like the theme song was different for that reason. I think like there was a bit more of a masculine maybe tone to it. I don't know if that's the right word, but like yeah, I need to go back and rewatch it because I miss it.
I think they
really
also
like it.
did they also change the order of the episode too?
I think they might have. Yeah, I know that there was also a lot of stuff that was cut out from my understanding with like the original version of it. That like was kind of not really well cut out, and it doesn't make a lot of sense, but it's like, okay.
Yeah, because from what I remember, like just from the opening itself, you see Sakura, Xiaolang, and Mei. But Mei, she doesn't appear until season 2.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's so weird.
Oh, and then even weirder still, I remember a couple years back, I was still in high school, it's not a couple years ago, but anyway, finding Cardcaptors again, doing a whole watch through of it, because I'm like, heck yeah, this is my childhood. And then I found out there were movies that I had never seen before, so I go to watch
The
those.
movies are so great!
They are really great, but again, the voice actors are different in that, and I don't know if they use the same ones as the other version or not, but they're different, and I was just like, okay, I will tolerate this for an hour. Because I was really excited.
Did you watch the one in Hong Kong? Where
yes,
just,
I love that one.
When Sakura jumps into Xiaolang's arms and she's like, I love you!
It was so gosh darn cute. That was everything in my childhood.
So cute! I love it! Oh my god, Okay, for a second,
Sakura, I'm sorry. Calling someone out of work by accident.
Oh no!
Sorry.
Did we? Oh no.
I appreciate the lurk though.
Yeah. I thought I did a hole in my page for a sec, but I didn't.
That's good.
But yeah, I really love Cardcaptor Sakura, and I feel like we also really bonded on that show too, because we were
because it was something. It's funny because we didn't realize that we were both talking about different dubs, I think, until that Netflix thing came out, and then I realized that, like, oh wait, I was wondering why everyone called it that. I was so confused. I'm like, why do
it makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Because when you were telling me, I'm like, why does she put like card captors in plural? There is only one, and that is Sakura.
Yeah.
Did they change Sakura's name?
No, she was still. I think they maybe I don't know the word, but they may have translated a lot of people's names into more of an English sounding name. Because I remember she had a last name that was very... Oh, I'm forgetting. It was Sakura... Oh, I'm blanking so hard. What was it?
Because I know that for the French version, they change everyone's name except Sakura's. Yeah, oh my god, it's so weird. Okay, so her brother in French is named Thomas.
I think he was named Tori in my version.
Okay, and Sakura's dad was named Dominic.
Oh.
And her mom was named Natalie.
I don't remember the parents' name from my version.
And Tomoyo, she was named Stephanie.
Ooh.
It's so weird. And oh my god. I'm just like looking at the name and I'm like thinking back, and like Yukito was named Matsuo.
This is so strange.
It's so weird. I don't like it. Oh my god. I just don't. I just don't. And they also changed Sakura's, last name to...
What Rebecca is saying. Yeah, they removed the same-sex relationships. So, like, I found about that when I was older. They were completely gone. So, it was a little bit, you know.
Yeah. They did this thing for Sailor Moon as far as I recall.
Yeah,
Like this, I don't remember which one, but they are like cousin.
Yes,
But like at some point they like, I think they embrace at some point. So like Loki, they just like told to everyone, hey, it's okay to embrace your cousin.
I remember having
what is worse? A lesbian or your cousin? I don't know.
I remember having the biggest crush on I can't remember which one it was, but the shorter haired one of those two.
Mercury.
Was it Mercury? No. Wasn't Mercury blue hair?
Blue? Yeah, Mercury.
No, but was it blonde? Was it Uranus and Neptune? Was that the two cousins? Because it was one of the cousins,
yes. Yes.
Oh, the Mercury also, though.
Okay, it's either one of them. Yeah. My favorite was Stellar Jupiter.
Oh, yeah.
She was kicking ass! And I liked it.
I missed that. I need to go, like, part of me is just like, after this, I'm just gonna go back and rewatch all those, because childhood.
Low-key.
Still thought they were together. Exactly, right? Lesbian cousins. Oh, jeez.
Oh my god. Yours is Mars. Jupiter! Oh my god. All the Service Scouts are great. I never finished actually Sailor Moon. I never finished it.
I did a big Watsu many years ago now, and I remember getting up to a certain season and suddenly the voice actors changed. And I can't handle that. It really bugs me, so it's just like, no, never mind. See you later.
I also kind of want to watch. Have you heard of the newest like adaptation that they're doing, like Crystal, I believe it's called?
Yes.
Not you, but like Sailor Moon Crystal.
I heard about it and I'm like, hi, I see that.
I kind of want to watch that because I heard that this version is actually closer to the manga than the original.
Okay, I might need to check
I know that the original gets a lot of praise because of like it's more like humoristic at some point. Like there's a lot more comedic and stuff and like, you know, 90s aesthetics.
Yes.
But I heard that for the original, you know, because it was releasing at the same time as the manga, so like they did some
like deviations from the main story.
Yeah.
Like
fillers.
Yeah.
They did a lot of fillers. So yeah. I really want to watch Crystal.
Maybe Tuxedo Mask will actually do something. Listen, alright, I had the biggest crush also on Tuxedo Mask's voice actor, and he was also in Kingdom Hearts, so for a little bit.
Who was he?
His name is Vincent something, but he played Zexion. And I don't know. I had a lot of feelings.
Of course you do. Of course you do. Crystal has super uwu kawaii eyes and gives me questions.
See, I'm gonna think we're all talking about me, and I'm looking at my eyes, and I'm like, what? No.
I mean, you do have some super kawaii uwu eyes. And a super kawaii uwu face, too. She's like... Stop.
Oh, goodness me. Vincent Carosa,
go
that's the name, thank you.
Corona?
Carosa.
Oh!
Different name. Very different.
I just heard you first before reading in chat.
Mm-hmm.
That's why. Oh god. Now that I talk, I feel like so much less nervous now.
Yeah. No, it's been really fun. It comes naturally. I think it'll be fun to get people on here and kind of just go on tangents.
Mm-hmm. I like our tangents.
Yeah.
Yee. I'm trying to look at the list right now.
Oh, no worries. Take your time. It's all good.
We've been talking since 10 a.m. chat. Like, we couldn't wait.
Yeah, we were actually
been-
on voice chat all morning, and like it was mainly for prepping and getting ready, but like, the captions took like 2 hours maybe.
Yeah, 2 hours to figure out, so we needed that prep time. But also to watch the Ace Attorney anime!
Yes.
Can we
Also,
talk Ace
Rebecca,
Attorney?
congrats. Yeah, so I think just slowly just mentioning games in passing works to get Rosie into things, because like mention Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy, Ace Attorney, it'll happen. It'll happen.
Crystal, like, you, like, I feel like it's also because we're kind of like the same person, but also very the opposite, but we like the same things. So like, when Crystal is like, I like this, I'm like, I'm gonna check it out because I have a feeling I'm gonna like that too.
Yep.
So it's gonna be like 3 things that you got me into: Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy, and Ace Attorney. Ace Attorney was mostly because everyone in chat was talking it, and
Yeah.
also I did watch Tigiri stream Ace Attorney Chronicles because he got it
Yes.
earlier, and I was watching him, and I caught myself like being like in the heat of the moment, like, you know, like when you're super invested into, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna buy the game.
Yeah, it's really nice to. Also, Jeff, thank you for saying so. It's really nice to have people to talk to about games like this, because oh my god, those Tiggs emotes, he's great.
I love him so much.
For a long time, I kind of hid that I liked Ace Attorney. I didn't even mention on stream. It was just like something I'm like, how do I explain to people that I like a game about lawyers? But clearly, if they keep making them, there's probably other people who like it too. It's just my small squirrel brain didn't figure that part out. So
You just have to say that all the lawyers are sexy, and people are gonna get into it.
it's true. It's true. Our Lord and Savior Edgeworth.
Yeah.
But it's been nice, and like, you know, having people to talk to about this and having people getting into this game that I think is just, I don't know, it's fun, it's wacky, the anime is fantastic.
Yeah.
I've been really having fun with it.
It's super fun, and I feel like, you know, outside of the characters' good-looking design, it's super like gratifying. Is that a word? Like, I feel like rewarded when I'm solving a mystery. Like,
Yeah.
I feel good.
Absolutely.
I'm like, oh shit, I am actually smart.
Red, yes, join us. This is Tifa's theme.
Turn it up!
Turn
I
it up.
want- Yeah, I want to hear it too.
Turn that. I like how that stopped us both in our tracks. We stand Tifa.
We're just here and we're like praying to our Lord and Goddess Tifa.
She's amazing.
To the boots. To the boots.
To the boots. But no, Ace Attorney is such a wacky series, and it's nice to have people to talk to about it. And like, I'd love to stream it, but it's gonna be such a crazy amount of reading that I'm just like, nah, I'll wait and I'll watch Tiggs. So,
But to be fair, I don't feel like I would have been able to get into it like 2 years ago.
yeah,
Because sometimes I'm just like, for example, one of the cases has to just have something to do with a muffler.
yeah,
So me, in my language, a muffler is, you know, the thing that sticks out of the car. But apparently a muffler is also a scarf. So when they were talking about the person's muffler, I'm like, why the fuck she would carry a fucking muffler? Like, what is the point of this? And I finally like Google it and I figured out it was like some kind of scarf, but like, at first I'm just like, what is happening?
apparently, yeah, muffler is also a
Yeah,
scarf. It's a weird
apparently.
word. It's a weird word, but yeah, I got into Ace Attorney when I went on a trip to Florida. I went to Disney. It's my only time going to Disney. And in Florida, I just like to point out that the prices in the US are absolutely fantastic compared to how they are here in Canada. So we went into a GameStop, I guess, and my friend and I each picked out a game, and I think
This is
she
back in the
picked it
day.
up. It is back in the day, yeah.
Back in the day. Right now, it's like
Yeah, it was 2007, I think, is when I went, maybe? Yeah.
When was the crash again?
2008, maybe? I actually don't
Yeah.
know.
Oh my god, you went to a freaking good time.
Yeah.
Because it was a time where it was cheaper to order stuff from the US. Shipping included. For us, actually. So like... You know what, I'm sorry. You pick it up at GameStop?
Yeah, so I think my friend, because I was with a family friend, I think she actually picked it up and I chose a different game. I think I chose Brain Age because reasons. And anyway, I saw her playing it and I'm like, oh, that looks really cool. So when I got back to Canada, I asked my mom for them and she's like, all right, cool, for your Christmas or birthday or whatever. So she got me the first 3 because it's a trilogy. And I absolutely fell in love with it. I thought it was like the best thing ever, and that was like my middle school experience. And Phil, one of my friends, he'll see him in chat sometimes. I don't think he's in here right now, but he was into it also, and we kind of just like really bonded hardcore over it. So it was really fun.
That's so cool.
It's good times.
That's so cool. I'm wondering which video game series you're gonna make me into.
It's a great entry point for visual novels. I also, because of Phil, I got into another one called Hotel Dusk, I think it's called. And that one was really interesting. You like held the DS sideways and it was like a book almost, how you would hold it, but it was like walking around 3D-ish environments. It was really, really neat. I don't hear, yeah, like a notebook, and I don't hear anyone ever talk about that game, but like, yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it was. So it was, there's a lot of good games like that that I feel like people need to check out, but...
I also watched the Danganronpa anime, and now that they're coming to Switch, I really want to get the game.
I'm interested in that as well, because I've heard a lot of very interesting things.
I have... Maybe... Correct me if I'm wrong, chat. Is it the same thing? The same thing. The same people who did Ace Attorney did also Danganronpa?
Is it Capcom?
I'm pretty sure it's Capcom too. No? Oh. Never mind.
It's okay.
I'm speaking shit. But I've seen a lot of people compare the both of them. It's not exactly the same thing. But it made you think, because the whole purpose of it is that you're trapped in a school, right? Mm-hmm. And every day, like, they have to kill each other. They just have to. And at the end of the day, yeah, it's really less family friendly. At the end of the day, if someone gets killed, they put everyone in a trial and they try to find a murderer and they kill them.
Jeez. But I'm very interested though.
It's really, really interesting. My head just started killing. Oh no. Oh. I'm sorry. But yeah, it's super cool. I got into the anime and I loved it. And I really wanted to get into the games, but I... was it only the PSP?
It may have been. I think I remember seeing something about...
Yeah.
About that.
They also make Mystery Dungeon, that's true.
Vita, yeah. That's why no one, like, a lot of people didn't get to play it. Because it was like me, random, and like 5 other people who own that system.
Pokemon Jeff, don't confirm. Oh boy.
Jeff was mentioning Persona as well, and I feel like with that game, the way I always describe it to people, or that series, is if you enjoy anime, especially like slice of life like I do, but like with a little bit of a twist on it, you're gonna enjoy it because it's like playing through an anime. And I really, really enjoy it. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, so. Actually, Jeff gave me the game for my birthday. I just want to find that fucking shiny bounce suite, because I do a lot of shiny unthing on my channel. I just want to find that fucking bounce suite so I can finally start playing Persona 4 on stream.
If you start playing that on stream, I will be there like every day, and I'm just gonna, it's gonna be like Final Fantasy all over again. I will just be like,
perfect, come.
Cause like I haven't played 4, I own it, but I haven't played it fully yet. I've played 5, and that one was really good, so.
In this house, I believe in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Supremacy. Yes. Yes, Chaz. Oh, God.
That's so good.
I'm also glad that you tried Super Mystery Dungeon on stream. I'm just super, super happy
Yeah, no, I
It's
need
one
to
of
get
my
back into that.
It's one of my favorite game, honestly, and just the fact that you tried it out, like, it really means so much to me. Even if you like remove it from the schedule, I don't care. At least you tried it.
Yeah, no, I'm all
And
about trying new games this year, so it was just like right up my alley to have something. And like, I'm kind of like you mentioned earlier, you don't really want to like change too much or do too many new things, but like, it's still in my comfort zone because it's Pokemon, so I'm like, okay, I'll go try that. So.
it's also like a different kind of strategy too.
Yeah.
The way I can compare to it is, I don't want to say Fire Emblem, but a little bit, because you're kind of like in a grid, and depending on where you move and what you do, like all the other Pokemon are gonna like interact differently and stuff, and like the AI and etc. It's not an easy game. It's really not an easy game, but it's so fun. It's so fun. It's super addicting. Like, I just have fun like going back into the dungeons again and like trying to rescue Pokemon, and it's just super fun.
Yeah. When are you trying more Sonic? I saw a trailer for the new Sonic game the other day. Or something about these like little creature, like wisps or something. I don't know. I don't know what it was, but I saw it and I'm like, random likes this. It's all that went through my mind.
Remember when I told Random, like, I'm not gonna buy a Sonic game?
Oh dear. Poor
Guess
Random.
Guess who bought me a Sonic game?
Yep. Oh jeez.
Like mid-stream, my stream just like starts getting like super wonky. I swear I thought my computer was breaking too. And then I'm like, what
Well,
is it?
I said oh geez.
What? Oh wait.
And
what
it
does
went
it say?
Ogies.
Ogies.
Where does Therese come from? I'm so confused. I really should look at the closed captioning, because apparently I just said Felicia for a second and it
And now you said Therese.
like
And I was, oh my god. All right, perfect.
I love it so much.
Me too. I really like it. Freak, what I was about to say. I don't remember. Yeah, my stream was breaking and everything, and then I just see a C pop up of like, hey, Random just bought you a game. He almost broke my stream just for like a freaking Sonic game. I can't.
I love it. To be honest though, when I first started dating Mike, I was highly into Kingdom Hearts at the time, and I may or may not have just kept buying him Kingdom Hearts games in the vain hope that he would one day play them. He's played a little bit. He played a lot of 3, but like other than that, it was like, please enjoy my addiction with me. So.
Oh my god, good thing that Tony didn't do that with Halo. Oh god.
One day.
Would have feel bad because I'm really not into first-person shooter.
Yeah. I'm not huge into those either. I've been getting more into like other types of shooters, but like usually it's like more like fun, like just silly kind of craziness versus like serious pew-pews.
Serious pew-pews. And he also like super get into it. I remember one day, it was like, we were still living at his parents and we didn't know what to do, and he's like, I really want to play Halo, and I'm like, go ahead, I'm gonna watch you. And he's like, ooh, watch me, okay, we're completing this game tonight. And he's like super into it, and like he's trying to show me, and the more he was trying to show me, it was like, do you want to try? Do you want to try? Oh my god, it was like so into it, so into it.
Casual pew-pews.
Yeah, casual pew-pews. Did Mike try to get you into like any kind of like theory that he really likes?
I have kind of a funny story about Mike. So the first day we properly started talking, I met up with him after my classes, and we were in this room that we called the nerd room, which is essentially just a room full of electrical ports so people could put in their laptops. And he's sitting there with his ancient brick of a laptop, and he was really invested in a game called Ark. Survival Evolved, I think is what it's called. Essentially, it's like a dinosaur taming MMO sort of thing. And he's like so proudly trying to show me like, okay, these are all my dinosaurs, this is my base. Like, he's super proud trying to show off, and I'm just sitting there like, I really want to go home, I'm hungry. And I didn't have the heart to tell him that, so I sat there for like an extra hour just listening to him. But like, you know,
God.
he was surprisingly shy for Mike, and like, you know, he didn't know how else to like start up a conversation, so he's like, I'm just gonna show her something I'm really invested in. So
Look, woman, look at my dinosaurs.
we tried
I'm
playing
interested. I'm interested in you, female. Get in
Please
my
look
dinosaur.
at this. That's exactly what it was. I don't know if I ever mentioned this, but like, thinking back on that time, I played a lot of Harvest Moon as a kid, right? And everyone who's played Harvest Moon or Stardew or Story of Seasons, you know, like, you know, if you want to befriend someone or woo someone in that game, you go up and like you run up and you give them like a cauliflower like every 2 days or something like that, right? Like, you give gifts. And like IRL, it's just like, yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Why would anyone do that? Mike started bringing me bottles of Coca-Cola every day. It worked. It worked.
I mean,
I have my addictions, all right.
I mean, it works. It works.
I thought
You
it
like my dinos?
want to see my dinos.
Oh my god. It would have been funny that the next day you'd be like, hey, wanna see my dinos? And you just like open your lunchbox and it's like, you're the chicken nuggets like in shape of dinosaurs. And you're like, that's the only dinos that I have.
I'd love that.
You're a gift. I am interested in you, man. Gift. Take it.
Oh, Shumblet, that's so cute though. I love this.
That's so cool.
But-
I don't know how it went with Tony. I think, yes, I know. We were talking about Neon Genesis Evangelion,
Yeah.
which, by the way, a show you should watch
Do
if
you
you want
wanna-
some.
Side note, hear what Mike said to me the other day. Speaking of, he's like, you know, if you really want to make Rosie happy, you should watch Gurren Lagann. Was that the name of it? And I'm
Yes!
like, maybe I will. So, haven't seen any of it yet, but sorry to interrupt you, but I just remembered.
It's okay. It's okay. We have so many dates. Like, okay, now we watch the Ace Attorney, then we gotta watch Gurren Lagann, then we gotta watch Neon Genesis Evangelion. I'm slowly like sweeping Mike away, and he
Yeah.
doesn't even care.
And he doesn't
Like,
even know. He's just like, I'm just, you know. He comes back and he buys me food, so.
fair. If I will be there, I will buy you food too. Like, here, my lady, takes this Coca-Cola.
To be
This-
fair, Pepper
this
bought me
forbidden
food one time. All the way from the UK.
Yes, for your birthday! Oh my god,
Yep.
can we talk about that, Pepper? Can we? Because it was so freaking funny. Like,
Pepper got
The
me
guy
donuts.
the guy called you back all the way from Canada, right?
That
Can we
guy's
tell this
poor
story?
phone bill.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So it was Crystal's birthday, so she was like streaming, right? And we were in Mud Chat, and Pepper was like, should we buy her a cake? Because I think Crystal mentioned something like, oh, I didn't even buy myself a cake, blah blah blah.
I was depressed
we're like-
because I was alone.
Yeah, no, it was still, you know, totally understandable. And Pepper is like, should I buy her like a cake at Dairy Queen? And then I think you said, oh, I could go for a donut. And then she was like, hey, Krispy Kreme, bitch. So she bought donuts and she delivered them to Crystal. She had no idea. And
But-
then I think it was your mom knock.
My mom
she's like-
answered the door, and like the guy just like he left the thing because it's COVID times obviously, so he left the thing of donuts on the ground in front of our door, and she like comes in, she's like, did you order donuts? And I'm like, no. Like, what?
It was so funny. But I think that the guy who did the deliver to tell like, oh, it's here, they have to call Pepper, right? But Pepper is in the UK.
So he had this astronomical phone bill. Oh, he got lost. Oh god. And like you don't like you know where I live, but you don't know like exactly.
He got lost, so he called you. Oh my god, like
Oh.
where do you live? I'm not in the same country as this person, dude.
His
oh my god.
phone bill. I feel really bad for him.
I was like, in Canada. It was awesome.
Oh jeez. I mean,
It
they
was
got here and they
awesome.
were really appreciating. It was good. My mom and I feasted for like 2 days, so it was good.
It was good. Oh boy. Now I think about it, I think I never had Krispy Kreme donuts.
I had them for the first time 2 years ago, and they're very addicting. I prefer usually the ones that are like, I find the ones that are just plain really easier to eat, but that's also scary because you can just like demolish a box by yourself. You are, Pepper.
Yeah, definitely. You are. A fresh Krispy Kreme is numb.
So good.
Yeah, but like just a fresh donut in general.
It's really good, yeah.
So, because, you know, things are slowly opening up. I have a coffee shop super close to my house. And they were selling donuts. You know, Chad, the kind of donut that is like $2 the donut, right? So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna give it a try. I'm gonna support like a local business. That's gonna be fine. The donut, man. It gave me something that I like to call like it basically gave me like a mouth orgasm. It was so fucking good. Like
It's
a
like
foodgasm.
that show, I'd never watched it, Mike has, called, I think it's called Food Wars. It's this anime where whenever they eat food, it...
Yes!
Yeah.
Yes!
You know the one.
And whenever they eat food, they like come. It's
Yeah.
like ridiculous. Yeah, I legit had a foodgasm over this donut. No, it's not this one, Chaz. It's not this one. Because Chaz also lives in the same city as I am.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But like, oh god. So fucking good. It was the best $2
$2 you ever spent.
Yeah. I ate it in 30 seconds, but it was the best one.
Oh, mental all the time.
Exactly.
All the
All
time.
the time. When I bought this donut, I was like, you know, it's just across the street. I could just go back there.
That's risky. Like, that's tempting.
Yeah. No, I know Chaz, but it's not the same one. Because there's like 2 cafes now. Like,
Wait, Sandra, your local supermarket sells Krispy Kreme? I wouldn't say, like, I just... Too good. I'm lucky I don't live near one physically. Like, we'd have to Uber Eats it, and like, it gets pricey, so... It's another reason why I'm glad I don't live next to a Taco Bell. That would be bad.
I feel like you're gonna kill me for this, but
It's okay. It's alright. I accept you, flaws and all.
I never went to a Taco Bell.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say you don't like it. It's alright. It's alright. We'll go. We'll
But
take you.
I will never go because it's like KFC, right?
Okay, yeah, to be fair. Okay, so here's the thing. Alright, listen.
Do you have tummy aches when you eat Taco Bell?
No.
No.
Surprisingly.
Interesting.
Yeah, so like
Okay.
I was expecting it, and like I had Taco Bell a couple times when I was younger, and I always got sick from it. And then going with Mike, I don't know if it's just he chooses the right places, but I've never gotten sick whenever I've eaten with Mike. So that being said, whenever we have Taco Bell, we still stay at home for like the rest of the day. Cheesy quesadilla with spicy ranch. Okay, there is something called a creamy chicken loaded griller. I always have to say that in order. At Taco Bell. It's like
Can
this
you
ranch
repeat?
to it.
Can you repeat?
Creamy, wait. Creamy chicken loaded griller or loaded creamy chicken. It's one of those words in order. Sunshine knows what I'm on about, yes. They're
Why
not
would you
usually
have-
on the menu. You have to like look up like the actual menu on the website. They're really good.
But why chicken would be creamy?
Oh, it's like a ranch sauce.
Oh, okay. No, you lost me. I don't like ranch.
Okay, that's where we might deviate a little bit. Ranch is my life.
Okay, hear me out. I like ranch, but I have too many stories of witnessing people who are really into ranch. Oh my god, Chad is gonna kill me. Who are really into ranch, that made me not like ranch.
That's fair. That's fair enough.
Like, for example, same thing with mayonnaise. I used to date a guy, and his little brother. It was like the type of person that is like way too much. So, when he would make a burger, it was nothing else than mayo and ranch. And I'm just thinking about it, and I have the smelly ranch coming back to me.
Oh no.
And like, you know when you don't see the patty anymore?
And it's just sauce. Yeah.
Since then, I never sauce my stuff, like, as much. Because I'm, like, terrified.
I get it.
By
get it.
this little guy. And, like, it's kind of sad because, you know, his little brother was, like, a little bit overweight. So you're just like watching him be like, I don't know.
Yeah.
So since then, I really cannot do anything like mayonnaise or like ranch because this little kid was like so into it. Like, I can eat like salad with like ranch in it, but I will not purposefully like
make it yourself. It's just like if it's given to you. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Clam, you've asked the right question. I need one for myself.
Like, if you had eye the bottom and the top,
it's a booty.
It looks like an ass. And when you put your nose like this, it looks like you're smelling the ass.
Oh dear.
The reason why I'm smelling it, it's because it smells like fuzzy peaches. So this is I still have the box, but for my birthday, actually it arrived for my birthday, it was not necessarily for my birthday, but Josh sent me the Animal Crossing box that you can only have at Target, which is something that we don't have here in Canada, by the way.
Shameful.
So he sent me that, and it came with this little peachy squishy. I don't remember what was the price of the box. I think it's like $35, so it'd be around like $45 Canadian. I looked up and I was like, what am I seeing? Rosy smelling asses. My favorite activity besides gaming.
I wish I had one of those. I have like a squishy duck and penguin and that's it. I'll get one
It's so
eventually.
fun because, like I said, it smells like fuzzy peaches and it's super good. Smells. But yeah, I really cannot dip stuff anymore because that kid's like pretty much terrorized me with like all the ranch stuff and etc. So like, I just can't.
I once watched a kid in my middle school. She took apart a Big Mac and ate it piece by piece. So she ate the bun. She like licked it was disturbing. She licked like the lettuce and the sauce off of the patty. She ate the patty. She ate the other bun. She ate the other patty. She, like, yeah.
You don't do that.
I don't know what was up with her. She was weird. I also ended up hitting her in the face with a badminton racket, but that was an accident. We were in gym and I like slammed it. Oh, I hit my headphones. I slammed a badminton racket and I like smacked her in the face. She was fine, but she had like, you know, I'm not saying it was correlated, but like
accident.
That put me off Big Macs for a very long time.
Oh, God,
I hadn't even tried one at that point in my life either. I was just like, I just don't want to bother trying it. She was weird. I hit her in the face.
Oh God. The only thing that you tear apart food-wise is Oreos and cheese stick.
Like
you know what I'm talking about?
Like the
ficello. Ficello. Like it's like a cheese
and
like
string. Cheese string.
Cheese string. There we go.
There we go.
Ficello. We call it the ficello.
I was having a moment. I was like, I know what you're talking about, but I'm just imagining just a block of cheese. That's not it.
What other snack? Like we We were talking about another kind of snack the other day, and it was like the name was also different. Is it Pizza Pockets? Is it Pizza Pockets?
Yeah,
or
we have Pizza Pockets here, but there's also Hot Pockets. They're two different things. Or Pizza Pops, sorry, and Hot Pockets. Two different things. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
feel like we had another.
There was something else. I remember.
Tube. The tube. The yogurt.
Oh, tubes. Yes.
Yeah, tubes. I'm like, what?
I'm like, wait a minute, yogurt?
Yeah. What else? What else? Froops.
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 Tubes.
Tubes.
This is a reference I'm too American to understand. So, if anyone doesn't know what we're on about, there is these it's like a last fruity noob. It's like a yogurt tube, like a plastic tube, but it's you can freeze it or you can have it just by itself. And
Go-gurt.
Yeah, like Go-gurt, yeah. That's another name. Froobs and tubes are both yogurt tubes.
The thing I would do when I was younger, I would always eat them frozen. Because in my head, it was kind of like ice cream.
Yeah. I mean, you're not that wrong, right?
It's a sorbet, right? Yeah. Frozen yogurt, is it sorbet? No.
I would just call it frozen yogurt at that point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think I ever had them frozen. What else is there?
It's so much better. I'm trying to think because it was another like snack that was like, it's called like this, and you're like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Dunkaroos?
And I couldn't.
Do you have Dunkaroos?
Dunkaroos are so good!
They are! Can we talk about that, by the way? Because, like, low-key...
They're not in Canada anymore!
They are.
It's a fucking shame.
They are. At least here.
Where?
Here. We didn't just ship you them. And...
Give them to me!
And...
I need them!
let me tell you, though. Alright, when you were a kid, right, everyone in here, when you were a kid and you had Dunkaroos, it was like a little mini cookies, like, and then you dip them in the icing, right? Now it's like a giant sheet of a cookie, and you dip the entire thing. And like, I don't know why they did that, but like, some kid choked or something. I have no idea what happened there, but yeah, they're different now. Yours are still little cookies? Oh, I don't like that. See, now I want Dunkaroos. I just want the icing.
Sunshine, can you ship me extra Dunkaroos so I can send some to Crystal?
We just need to all have them.
Sunshine and I, we started to like ship a box. So it started because Sunshine wanted to send me, she surprised me with the Animal Crossing Color Pop palette.
Yes.
And she was like, I'm gonna send you more stuff. And I'm like, okay. Only because like the only term I agree with this box is that I have to send it back to you with like my stuff. So she sent me a bunch of like American like sweets, like the moon pie. What else did you send me? She sent me a fuck ton of moon pies, which is the only way I can describe it is like a Joe Louis,
yeah,
and a Whippet. You know what a Whippet is?
I don't know what that is.
It's like a marshmallow thing, dipped in chocolate.
Oh, Viva, like a Viva Puff? That's what we call them here. They're Viva Puffs. Oh man, see, this is what we were talking about earlier. Rosie and I are in the same country, but we have very different like names for things and very different like just things in general. Googling intensifies. We should have an entire podcast that's just dedicated to snacks. Calling it right now. Can we do that? And like, you guys can come in and be like, these are our favorite snacks from where you guys are, because I know there's people from all over the world in here and you guys have different things than what we have. And tell me about all your favorite snacks. Need me to though, yes. Write that down, write that down.
Wait. Hold on, little lady. Are we talking about the same thing? I sent you a DM of like what a Whippet looks. Oh, tabarnak. Oh, hold on. No, don't click this. Don't click this.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what I just sent you. Hold
Actually,
on.
I'm gonna go into my phone because I can't actually open Discord right now.
Okay, good. Okay, hold on. This. You are telling me that this, you call that a FIFA puff?
A Viva Puff. I'll Google it for you.
Puff. Okay, Viva Puff.
Viva Puff.
Okay, Viva Puff. For those who wonder, I'm just gonna post the same link in chat.
It's almost the exact same thing.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
See?
So basically, what Sunshine sent me, it's like a Jolui, but smaller.
Yeah.
But instead of having the cake filling, it's
like
marshmallow.
Yeah.
Just like the Wee Pet.
Ah.
Or the FIFA Puff. Whatever. Viva Puff, I'm sorry. It's so different!
I do like Joe Louis though, I will admit. Those are really good.
Jolui are the best.
And
And
don't usually have jam. I guess that's the difference.
Mm-hmm. And I sent Sunshine, Jolui, and ketchup chips.
So good.
And now I am officially a ketchup chip sugar mama.
You also sent them to Pepper though, right?
Yep, I sent also a box to Pepper because I don't remember the reason why, but I think she bought some stuff and I'm like, you know what? You never tasted ketchup chips? Fuck it. And I sent some.
Yeah. So I need to because I still have stuff I need to send back to Pepper from forever ago. I need to buy some Joe Louis and buy some ketchup chips and just
you
use
have to
those
buy Lay's
for the thing. Lay's, yeah.
You have to buy Lay's. Lay's are the best. Not fucking Humpty Dumpty or No, those ones. It was a t-shirt. Yes. So I bought a t-shirt for Pepper and I had to send it to her. And because I had to redo the package anyway, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna send a bigger package with a bunch of stuff. The one I was meant to be to, yes. Because she wanted one shirt.
Mm-hmm.
But then I didn't explicitly understood that she wanted two shirts.
Mm-hmm.
Two different designs.
Oh,
But
I
it was
see.
super clear that she wanted... it's actually my Cord Captor Sakura shirt.
Oh, yeah.
It was super clear that she wanted that one. But it wasn't super clear for me that she wanted the other one. You were also in hospital, so I feel like maybe, it was on your operation day, exactly. So there was a little bit of miscommunication from both sides. So I only bought one. And she kept saying, I can't wait to get the shirts. Plural. And I'm like,
just
okay. It must be a Brit thing. And then one day, I have all my groceries on my arm, all my groceries bag.
Mm-hmm.
I was checking my phone because I'm playing Pokemon Go, and then she's like, "Oh my god!" I said we were talking about fruit, and then she mentioned fruit basket because the other one that she wanted was also fruit basket.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, "I really can't wait to get my fruit basket shirt," and I'm like, "You wanted Cord Captor Sakura?" Uh-oh. And shipping to the UK, it takes months.
Yeah.
So I'm like... I am the worst friend ever. She's gonna hate me. I didn't bought her the right shirt and... God.
Also,
that was a stressful moment.
Rebecca's saying that they have ketchup chips in Denmark. That's interesting. They're good.
Lay's even? Nice. They're really, really good. The snacks more than make up for it. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah. Okay, can we talk about Mackies? I'm ready to embarrass myself.
Oh, I'm ready for this. I know this story.
So, I really like McDonald's. And from the longest time, Pepper's living in the UK, and she would say stuff like, for example, I don't know what to eat tonight. She would be like, order Mackey's, and I'll be like, ha 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 ha, because I thought that Mackey's was a UK thing for the longest time, and I was like, oh, maybe she doesn't know that Quebec don't really hold to restaurants that has a very English name. Like, to give you guys an example, KFC here is not called KFC.
It's called like PC something or other, right?
It's
like
called
different letters.
PFK, so PFC, yeah. For Poulet Frit Kentucky, which is a little translation of Kentucky Fried Chicken. So I thought that, you know, she was just talking about another restaurant, a super good restaurant that she keep talking about that I cannot have here. I saw that she was like, you know when you bully someone but you know you don't bully them? Like, you're just like poking. You know what I'm talking about. Like,
yeah. You're just teasing, pretty much.
Yeah, teasing, exactly. I thought she was teasing me. I was on a VC with Crystal Ford. Yeah, exactly. And I'm like, yeah, sure, maybe Mackey's is also a thing that they have in Toronto. Yeah, I was like, damn, I want to try those Mackey's. They keep talking about it. And I think that one day I just asked Pepper, what is your typical Mackey's order? And she's like, oh, sometimes I get a Big Mac. And I'm like...
that, like, moment of clarity.
I'm like, wait, is that how you call McDonald's? And she's just like, yes. And she's like, Rosie, are you dumb as fuck? What do you... I'm like, I don't know, you live in the UK, you have something called Tesco, and here it's Costco, I don't know, I thought it was something else. Oh. Or like Nando's, we don't have Nando's here, right?
We had one here, but it's gone now, unfortunately. But I think with Pepper and like the other people in my chat who were saying Mackey's, I think I only twigged it because I was like, oh, I had McDonald's today, and they'll be like, oh, here's my like favorite Mackey order or whatever, and like I put that together somehow. I may have even asked at one point, to be fair, I don't remember anymore.
Yeah, you never called me dumb as fuck, but like, I was exaggerating a little bit, but you did say like, for fuck's sakes, Rosie, like, what were you thinking? Were you in New York too? That's funny because here... It's funny because now that I live in Gatineau is like super bilingual. Yeah, you did say for fuck's sakes, Rosie. Because I live in Gatineau, it's more of like a bilingual city because we're so close to Ottawa. So people would say McD's here, but where I used to live, it would be McDo.
My mom used to say Max. She'll still actually say it. She'll just say Max. And I know what she means.
Mackers?
Okay.
You say McDonald's? We either say McDonk.
McDongles.
Ding donk.
This is just derailing completely. McDicks. Oh dear.
Can we get all the ding donks in chat, please? Oh my god, I love it so much.
Mickey D's, yeah, I've heard that too.
Oh, ding donk! It's so fucking funny. I love it. I'm not super fun over like the peepo, the PP, the Pepe's emotes, but ding dong stole my heart. Oh my god, y'all are making kind of like a pyramid here.
Look at you guys go.
Yeah,
it's like a little wave.
It's like a ding dong wave. You know when like you're in a stadium and everyone like is doing the wave, like
it's doing like the wave, yeah.
Yeah. Now it's like chat making like the ding dong wave. Chat, I love you. You're the best.
You guys are good. You guys are looking cute today. Okay, you go. Wait, Pepper,
Mexican wave? What?
Very confused. I am fond of you too. Oh. Can we also please, I've been brushing it down this entire stream, but can we please appreciate this situation happening back here? It will not go down.
Your little troll hair.
And a little cow like at the back.
No, it's just called a wave. It's just called a wave here, right?
Yeah, we just say wave. Oh god, I made it worse. You guys aren't able to unsee that hair, and I'm sorry. See my beard after taking off the face mask.
Oh god, I really need a face mask. It's been so long.
Mm-hmm.
My poor pores.
Shablan.
It's my whole hair. Oh god.
Oh, mental. My hair's super frizzy and fluffy today because it's warm here and just. Blech. How warm is it? Actually, Rosie, you were saying it was going to be like 35 earlier, right?
Yeah, I can check.
It's 28 for me here today. It's going up to 30 on Monday.
Oof. Oof. Oh god.
Hair talk? Oh, random.
Yeah, 34 right now. 34.
See, like, and again, like, we're kind of far
And it's
away,
going
I guess,
down.
but
It's going down right now, so.
that's good, yeah. Do you have your AC on? How are you not sweltering? Are you sweltering?
A little bit, but I'm good.
Oh, okay.
I'm good so far.
Jeez. It's the
I
killing timber.
surprisingly, I really like the heat. That's why I have so many heat strokes.
Oh, don't do
I
that.
do like at least like 5 per summer. Like I'm not even, I wish I was joking, but I'm not even. It's just that I'm comfortable right now. I just feel okay. I like feeling heated.
Mm-hmm.
I hate being cold.
Yeah.
And I have a feeling like maybe it's part of like, you know, because I'm being like super like self-conscious about my disabilities and stuff, like my autism and etc. It's like very common for autistic people to just like not realize when you need a certain need. So for example, there is this TikToker that I follow that she has to set alarm for her to go to the bathroom because she never feels the need. She can go a day without going to the bathroom. And for me, I feel like that applies to drinking. I can spend the whole day without drinking water and I have a migraine by the end of the day. I'm like, why? You know?
Yeah.
And I feel like it's the same with heat. I just don't feel warm. I feel it when I'm having a heat stroke, and
like when it goes too far, almost. Yeah.
Yeah, when I just want to throw up and I don't feel good, and I have like this huge migraine that doesn't want to go. That's where I'm feeling hot.
I totally get that.
Yeah.
Random's gonna have an afro.
Oh, I'm here for it. Is it going to be pink?
Apparently, it's gonna be. Let me see. Where was I reading this? Ginger afro. That'll be interesting.
Oh.
My hair will live its best life with Random. Mentally.
If you get like this ginger afro, so we know that there is like Bob Ross, right? There is Rob Boss.
Rob Boss, yep. Can't forget him.
Now you can be like another variation of like Bob Ross, but like with the ginger afro that is like
just the name backwards. I don't know what it'd be, but something like that.
Know. You could be like the Bob Ross, like the anarchist Bob Ross, like no rules, just fire everywhere.
Just chaos.
Yeah, just chaos. Okay, no worries, Pepper. Enjoy.
Take your time. Take your time.
Man, I want to go to Disney.
I want to go Disney too. Of course, not during COVID times, but like, I went the one time and I was just before I got into Kingdom Hearts, and I feel like I would have enjoyed it so much more.
So, because I never been to Disney, and I feel like I don't want to make like a lot of research on it, because I'm just like, if I'm getting there, there's nothing stopping me, you know? And I learned the other day that actually there's a difference between Disney World and Disneyland.
Yes, yes.
I didn't know that. And then Jeff sent me a picture that like puts next to can I talk? Side to side, a satellite view of Disney World and Disneyland.
Yeah. And
I'm just like, if I go to Disney World, I have like to spend the fucking month there.
It's big. It's because it's multiple parks. Yeah.
Yeah, I never realized that. I thought it was just like, you know, when you go to an attraction park, like roller coasters, whatever. There's like different section of the park.
Yeah.
I always thought it was that, but
no. So like, for a long time, I didn't talk to people about this because, again, it's just like, I'm weird for liking this, but at the same time, there's videos of it on YouTube, so I'm not the only one. I get a little bit nerdy about Disney. Pepper's the same. She's not here right now, I know, but like, I get a little bit nerdy about it. I watch all these videos about like secrets in the parks, about like what you need to be doing when you're at the parks, about like what the best eats are at the parks. I now know almost everything. Get a little bit nerdy about it. Very enthusiastic, really want to go to Disney, so.
Yeah, I feel like that because I never went, I kind of wanted to stay away from that stuff so I can experience it for the first time and then I can get nerdy.
Absolutely, absolutely. But yeah, no, first we gotta go on a community trip to IKEA because Disney is such a bigger project.
Yes. First we have to go to IKEA and
get our meatballs, cause chaos.
And you steal Mike's credit card and I steal Tony's and we just like, whatever.
Oh dear. For legal reasons, we aren't actually gonna do that, but like, you know.
I mean, I can. I'm married.
True.
I don't give a fuck.
Well,
it's got my card.
And then we'll go to Disney, and I will have an itinerary, like Shimble is saying. I will have everything ready. I know what we need to be doing. You know, I know the best things to be doing. I know how to get our fast passes on. Like, I got you. I got you.
Yeah.
And Pepper too. Pepper's gonna know everything as well.
Yeah. Itinerary to Disneyland.
But no, I get very, very invested in Disney. I
Wait,
love everything about it.
Who are we kidnapping with a rope? Hold on. What is this nonsense?
I'm assuming we're kidnapping Mike and Tony.
Oh.
Scared of rides and heights, I'll be the Cobra.
You've never been to IKEA?
Okay, we need to change that real quick. Post-COVID. But no, honestly, the cool thing about Disney that I will say, and just having been there myself, is the fact that I think you can walk around the park and still enjoy yourself. You don't have to necessarily go on the rides. You can enjoy the food, you can enjoy the sights, you can enjoy the shows, because there's a lot of like parades, fireworks, live shows. So I wouldn't feel like not going on the rides is ever gonna like hold you back. Which is really nice, because there's a lot of rides I won't go on either, because I hate going upside down, which I think there's like the main one that does, so.
Okay, I see.
Okay, yeah, Sandra, we all gotta go to IKEA.
Yeah, please. Can we get a SPS X Poo Poo Fam like
IKEA trip
event, like Comic-Con, whatever. You hate upside down fast spinning. I'm okay with fast spinnings and 8. I just don't like the kind of like roller coasters that like put you upside down for long.
Yeah.
You know, when it's just like when it's a loop, I don't really mind that much. But like the one that like, you know, there's always one that it's like a bar and it turns like this.
Yeah.
And
I
then
don't
you
like
stay
that
up,
either. Yeah.
Like no.
I got stuck on one of those when I was young. That's why I don't like upside down.
Oh
Yeah.
no, that's horrible.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Don't like them.
or like another one I really don't like. It's like there's one in the Six Flags Park in Montreal. It like, for example, that's a wagon. So you go up like this, right?
Oh,
and
is
then
it like
down, and you do
the
everything
ship?
backward.
Yes, yeah.
It's like it's really a roller coaster. You start in the middle and you go up, and then you do everything backward.
So we have at Canada's Wonderland, we have one like that that's called the Bat, I think, or something like that. So it'll go up and then they'll hold people at the top and then they let you go and you go backwards to the entire thing. And yeah.
No,
you know what I'm talking about. But no, I like, for me, I was forced to go on a lot of upside down rides as a kid because people are like, oh, you just got to get over it. But like, no, that's not a good way to get someone who's absolutely horrified over something. So whenever we do go on our big Disney excursion, I will never force anyone on any rides. You do what you want to do and you have fun. And if that means sitting there and eating a Dole Whip, you can do that. I'm here for that.
Yeah, I just picture Tony being like, all right, who's the pussy, huh? Come in with me. Let's go.
Yep.
Oh God.
One time.
Like.
Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I went to Mike and I have this thing where we go to this end of season fair here in Toronto called the CNE, and I hadn't been on any rides in it in a long time. It's the sort of thing where, again, you can go to walk around, look at the rides, go shopping, stuff like that, eat. And you don't really feel left out if you're not going on the rides. But this one time, we wanted to go from one side of the fair to the other, and they had like this, if you know, like a ski lift sort of thing. If you know what one of those is, like it moves you across a big distance, up in the air pretty much. And you know, we buy tickets. Mike and I hadn't been dating for like that long at this point. I feel like it was maybe our second year together. And I noticed he was being kind of like a little bit on edge while we were in line, and I'm like, okay, you know, we've been here all day, it's a long day, it's hot, I get it, we're both tired probably. And we get on, all of a sudden he starts panicking. He didn't tell me he had a thing about heights until we were actually on a ride. I would never force him to go on, but he's like, I didn't want to stop you from going, and I'm like, why would you not tell me this? Anyway, it was really bad because it was like hanging from a wire, and every now and then there was like a support beam, and when you go past the support beam, the little seat that you're on would rock, and he couldn't handle that, and it was pretty bad.
See, that would be like the kind of thing that would be like, whoa, guys! But like, I can just picture him like panicking.
Like, I love heights. I thought it was great fun. Like, you know, it was cool to see everyone from above and like see all the rides and stuff, but like, it's not fun if someone's not enjoying it. So
no, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, I want to go to, like, when I'm gonna come over, I want to go to the CN Tower and go to the
glass floor.
Thing that, yes, I want to go there.
Yeah.
And wasn't there a thing where like you are like at the top, and then I don't exactly remember, but there's something you can do that you just like, you're up in the air.
So, there's three things at the CN Tower. Which if you guys don't know, here in Toronto, there's this massive, very tall, very skinny tower that you can go up. I guess there's four things. There's the elevator, which you can see straight out. There is the glass floor, so you can see straight down, which freaks some people out. I love it. I thought it was great. There is a restaurant at the very top that spins slowly, very slowly, so you can see. Yeah. I've only ate there once because it's very expensive. And then the fourth thing, which I don't think I'll ever do, is something called the edge walk, where you're actually outside, on the outside of the tower, all the way at the very top, and you're harnessed in, and they walk you around the outside. Yes. And you can like look over and yeah.
Yeah, I would be shitting my pants, but I'll be like, ah, the whole time.
Did your brother do it? That's so cool. Like, I remember seeing when they first introduced it, and I think when they first introduced it at least, and like they'd have to like cancel it because of like high winds and stuff, and like how easily it could like go wrong.
Oh my god. Random is like, nope.
Very expensive food isn't super good. I just remember having a big sundae there. That's all I remember.
Sundaes are good. You can
Sandra, the aquarium, yes. I'd like that aquarium.
I want that to be our day.
Yes.
At the aquarium.
No, I love going to the aquarium here. It's really fun, so I'm here for it.
Have you I know you said that you haven't really traveled a lot, but have you ever went like to Quebec City or like Montreal?
I haven't, like, if you look at a map of Canada, I've been the other direction. I went to like BC. I haven't been over to this side. I could have gone twice at my last job, but both times I was like spending time with these people out of work hours. No, thank you.
No,
so
that is completely fair.
Yeah.
Because there's also a lot of things to do in Montreal, including my favorite poutine restaurant, and I really want to take you there. Yes. It's the one with the taco poutine.
Oh, I'd be all over that in like 2 seconds.
I just saw your face, like, as if I like just stabbed you in the heart or whatever.
Sandra, yeah. I want to see it.
But yeah, we really have. Montreal is like such a fun city because there's so much to do. And it's just like super cool. And like Quebec City is like super fun to visit if you are like more into like historical stuff. Like it's super nice to see, like, it's gonna sound like super weird, but it's super nice to see like the Abraham plains, like to see where like they fought and like the cannons are still there. And
yeah.
and all that shit, and like it's super cool.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go to BC and Montreal so bad. Yeah, so like I never traveled in my life. We never had like the. Can we send Sandra speak in chat? Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah, go ahead. You
Go
guys can
ahead.
go right ahead.
Of the glass bowl. Oh yes, I want to see it. But yeah, I never really traveled. Like the one time that I did this big travel is here when I moved in Gatineau. I've been to Quebec City once, like as a school trip.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, and you can see Ripley's Aquarium from there. I forgot how close by it is. That's the straight down.
Oh!
I really like it. It's fun.
It's so fun!
But no, BC is gorgeous. I went out there a lot as a kid. Like every other summer, I think, because I had, family over there, or I still do. And it's gorgeous. It's really, really nice. It's very different than Ontario in general, I feel like, from what I've seen of Ontario.
Well then, have you been to Ottawa then?
Ooh. You know what? I did a lot of like traveling as like a kid. I got brought places by like friends and parents and stuff. So I could have gone. I don't think so from what I remember. I've been to, like, obviously I live in Ontario or Toronto.
I'm sorry, I just read flat fuck Ontario.
I mean, yeah, accurate. I've been to Florida. I've been to the UK. I've been to a couple different places in Florida, I think. Been down to Niagara Falls. Like, I've been to Mexico. That's like the gist of it, and most of it is when I was a kid, so I don't remember my trips to the UK at all either.
Yeah, you were too young, as you were saying.
Yeah. Oh, mentally, not at all, not at all. These are like, if anything, I feel like this podcast is going to be a bit more chill than either of our chats even, usually.
Yeah, exactly.
It's okay to ask where in the UK. Yeah, so again, it's a thing where I don't actually remember. I know I'm assuming we went to London for like a day trip, but we weren't actually like staying there. My dad was from Bristol, and my parents met in Bath. I always get those two mixed up because they're both B names. So I'm assuming they were around in those places and maybe other places also. I'm pretty sure my dad's family stayed in Bristol, as far as I remember. And I do need to go back to the UK again. I'd love to.
We have so many friends to meet.
We do, yeah. Just a big Canadian invasion trip of me and you coming in over there.
I have a feeling like it would be more fair for us to visit the mods because
there's more of them there.
Yeah, wait, actually, both of us in Canada. Madeline is in the US.
Yeah.
Max is also in the US.
Yeah.
Then you have Itsu, Red, Random, and Pepper who are in the UK.
And
so like,
yeah.
And Anne.
And Anne in the Netherlands, yeah. So.
And where is Adam?
Also UK? I don't know.
Okay, never mind.
Is this because Persona I was about music? Oh, this is Persona music. Sorry.
Yeah.
Northern Ireland, thank you.
Yeah, you guys are also on the both opposite. Northern Ireland. Okay. Yeah. I was about to say, well, it's gonna be more fair to travel there, but I think it's like in half. Like half of the mods are in Europe and the other half is in North America.
North America, yeah.
It's even.
We'll just do one trip there and then they'll come over to our side.
Exactly.
First I've been from Ottawa since 2009 is Edmonton. It's been so long since I went on an international trip. I hadn't flown anywhere since 2007 when I went on a trip in 2018, I think. So like 11 years, give or take. And flying again I really enjoy flying. I think it's so much fun. And going like through, once you're past security, I like airports. I don't like airports before that, even though I have nothing to hide and I'm the least suspicious person ever, but for some reason I get scared. But it's fun, so.
Okay, y'all need to explain to me something, alright?
Yes.
Why why people are tripping over Tesco. Isn't it just like a UK Costco?
I think
Like-
it's just a UK like grocery store. Like you guys are very invested in your grocery stores.
Yeah, like what is the point of Tesco? Like why is it exciting?
I think you just started something.
Tesco!
Why are testicles exciting? It's a secret place. I get nervous, people will think I'm sus, and then I'll act sus trying to defend myself. Yes, exactly.
It's just a running joke? Okay.
I love it though. It's funny. You guys get very hyped about supermarkets and about weather, and I'm like, I'm here for that
Yeah.
life.
Like, what if we would be like, yeah, Team Profit Go, yay, Team IGA / Sobeys, like,
Yeah, like
I don't know, I don't
Price
get
Chopper. Yeah, like I know.
it. Oh god.
Fortino.
It's
Yeah,
so-
exactly right. Oh goodness. Yeah, I enjoy
Cheap
going
food.
Fortinos.
Don't know what is it.
Hmm?
I have no clue what it is.
Oh, Fortino. It's just another grocery store.
Oh, okay.
But like, I think the thing is, in my area, we have a very small, like, little grocery store here that's very expensive because it's a convenience sort of thing. Whereas if we travel a bit further, we can go to Fortino's or, I forget the other one, but like bigger grocery stores, and they have so much. So when Mike and I walk in there, it's just like kids in a candy shop. We're like, oh my god, they have so many flavors of Oreos instead of just like 2. So,
Wait, what? There's more flavors than...
birthday cake. There's like a lemon one. There's like pumpkin. Do you not have different flavors of Oreos? Okay, chat. We need to the golden one? Those are the two flavors. I was thinking normal and golden. Okay, we need
No,
to
no,
send
no, no, no,
Rosie
no, no.
Oreos.
There's like normal Oreos and the orange one that comes in Halloween.
Oh no. Okay, yeah, we need to send Rosie Oreos. There's like a chocolate one, like chocolate
That-
icing.
Chocolate icing, we have that too.
Lemon Oreos. I know there's like different like fruit types. The birthday cake one is really weird.
Okay.
Carrot cake, I like that one. That one was really good.
Please don't kill me.
Yeah. Do you not like Oreos?
I have to... Oh, well, never mind. I really like Oreos,
Mm-hmm.
but I can only eat Oreos when I dip it in milk. But I don't drink milk anymore. But,
Fair.
like I told you earlier,
Mm-hmm.
I really got into almond milk. So maybe I'll be able to eat Oreos again.
You could
Because I
try
know
it.
for you guys, but like, I cannot eat an Oreo straight up like that. It has to be dipped in the milk. And then I have to split it, lick, and then I eat it.
So maybe I'm gonna get shots fired at me, but since I've gotten a bit older, aging myself, I like the cookie better than the icing part. I don't really like the icing so much anymore.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
like I'll
I feel
split it open and I'll eat the top and then I'll give the bottom half with the icing to Mike.
funny. Bro! The chat is like, bro.
Excuse me.
But to be fair, I feel like the cookie is a little bit... I feel like the icing used to be better. Is it just me?
Maybe they changed it, or maybe it's just our taste buds changed. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Red,
Unsubscribe.
yes.
You cannot even subscribe because this channel will never upgrade to affiliate anyways.
We're not even going to. It's just this is what it is.
Even if we reach it, I don't think we can even because either way, it's just gonna be like the podcast thing.
Yeah.
And like, I don't want to even bother with like, okay, now we have to split
We have to split
$5
stuff.
USD into like, no, fuck it.
It's
you know?
too much. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's another thing we could talk about, though. Did you, not right now because I'm looking at the time, but did you see Twitch has the new prices, like regional prices, which is great, I think, but then it also apparently isn't being so great for content creators because they're getting less revenue.
So from my understanding,
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't change anything because the way that they change the currency is that to match $5 USD, right?
Yeah, that's what I had heard, yes.
So because we're getting paid in USD, it should be the same freaking thing.
I heard that it isn't necessarily. I can't
I
remember if I'm
heard that-
still getting paid in USD though, because I think they had an option to change it. But anyway,
But like, okay, when you go into your creator dashboard, it's in USD, but when it arrives in your bank account, it's in Canadian.
maybe that's it.
Yeah. So like, they make it so like when people are paying, they pay the equivalent in $5 USD, because before, like, especially in Brazil, like they change this, because the thing is that a Brazilian pesos is like, you know, it's worth nothing, right? So so instead of doing like a kind of like a conversion, they did the price fair, so it like equals $5 USD, if that makes sense.
I really like, that's what I had heard, but I heard that it was still coming back on the content creators in terms of revenue, and I'm like, I mean, really hope that's not what I'm hearing, but like, you know.
I mean, it would be like no. I mean, Twitch is a corporation, so they gotta find a way to like make money.
Yeah.
Either way. I have a feeling like I don't want to sound rude or anything, but I feel like there's more issues to worry about on Twitch than this.
Which is what I was saying. Like, I was thinking maybe we could talk about that as well, just from our perspectives, in a future podcast, because we have somewhere to be tonight. Unfortunately, I mean, fortunately, because I'm excited, but we do gotta wrap up.
I just want to point out what Rebecca just said.
Oh yes.
Before it was 39.99 KR here, which is more like €5 in the rest of Europe, which is more like more than $5 USD.
Yeah.
Now it's 29.99 KR, which is about $4.75 USD, which is much
Seems more fair. Yeah.
So like Twitch would get more monies because of like the conversion.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
So like now they made it like more fair, so it's more close to $5 USD.
Yeah, which is great. Which is absolutely great.
Yeah, because €4 is way more than $5 USD. It's like about $6.
Yeah.
Or so. So like, I feel like the way they did it is like more fair. So yes, you're gonna have less money, but the money you're gonna get is like gonna be more fair. Makes sense.
Maybe. Yeah. Math,
But yeah.
I concur. My brain hurts, same.
Me too. But yeah, we have places to go, places to be.
But
I hope. Can we get a thumbs up on like?
Was this good?
Did you guys like it? Did not like it? Thumbs up, thumbs down.
If
whatever.
you guys have any like suggestions, any ideas over the next little while, you know, feel free to DM. I guess either one of us, honestly. This has been fun. Just like, it's essentially like what we just be doing is just chatting, but like, you know, we have you guys here with us, and we go off on tangents and get a little bit crazy. So.
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna try from time to time to have like a team, like for example, food, like the different snacks.
Yes. But
we could even have idea. We can even have like a tier list snack.
Ooh.
A tier list, a little bit like Random did with like the shiny Pokemon, but like with snacks.
Yeah.
Canadian snacks, and we like rate them, whatever.
That's gonna be
like,
interesting.
Yeah, sometimes we can have like, you know, topics like this, and sometimes it's gonna be like more like,
more
hey,
just
so
whatever.
what did you do this week? And when we go on a tangent like that, and we, you know, go back and forth.
Yeah.
The list.
This was acceptable. That I will accept.
Thank you so much, Offline. I really do appreciate it.
No, but yeah, thank you guys so much for being here and for dealing with
all
the wonkiness of a first episode.
We've been live for like what? Almost 3 hours.
Almost 3 hours, yeah. Just hanging out and chatting. And again, we're probably going to be doing these every other Friday. I don't know if it'll still be at 3 p.m. every single week. We're just going to kind of like play that by ear. But of course, we tweet out and we'll post in Discords and stuff when these do happen. And hopefully, as we get things figured out, we can start inviting friendos over to come and just chat with us and have kind of a different vibe. So
exactly. So theoretically, the next one would be August 28th.
Oh, really? Jeez, that's far off.
Yeah, because next week is like August 13th.
Yeah, so the 20th, yeah.
Oh, we're gonna have a Friday 13.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm really not into superstition, but it's like super cool when it happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's gonna be August 20th, the next one.
Yeah.
Theoretically.
Theoretically.
Not gonna lie, I could be here every week and just chatting with you.
And just chatting,
Like,
yeah.
We can talk.
We'll
we
figure
can
it
talk.
out. We'll figure out
We
the
figure it
best
out.
way to do this. So. Oh, Shumplet. That's sad.
Oh my god.
But yeah,
so-
guys, thank you so very much. I'm sorry, we do have something at 6 that we have to go to.
We have to wrap up. Should we send you guys over someone else?
Ooh. Could you do that on your end? Do you want to go ahead and like choose someone?
Yeah, I can do the thing. if you
Yeah,
want.
do the thing.
Who the thingy? Josh is live.
Yeah, let's go hang out with Josh. What, does he?
He's finishing Spyro and then he's gonna switch to Pokemon Snap.
Yes.
Y'all wanna hang out with Josh?
Let's go say hi to Josh.
Okay, let's go say hi to Josh. Do we have a raid message?
Couch right? I have no idea. I'll think of something off stream and we'll
Yeah.
have it ready for next time. We'll just raid. Yeah.
Yeah, just raid, yay!
That's as far
Comfy-
as we're going.
Oh, you know what? You know what? We're not gonna overthink it. I like Sunshine's idea.
Comfy couch raid.
Comfy couch raid.
There
we
we
go.
go.
Perfect. Copy paste that in the chat, in your chat message, and I guess we're gonna see you guys soon, or both on our Twitch channel. You can catch Crystal at twitch.tv/SimplyPressStart and me over twitch.tv/Roszipou. And make sure to follow our Twitter account as well. You can find it in the panels below as well. And yeah.
Yeah.
Why the closed caption thing that I said stinky press start?
I mean, it's been a long. No, I'm joking. It's been a long day.
It's been a long day.
I'm ready to go shower.
It said stinky press start. Stinky TikTok.
TikTok. Okay,
Alright,
let's go say hi to Josh. I don't know if
Yeah.
he's gonna know who we are, but that's all right. It's fine. We know who he is. So.
Yeah, exactly. So if you want to go over the ending scene, I don't know.
I
It
can
was
do that.
nice.
Thank
It
you
was
guys
nice,
so
you
much
guys.
for being
Thank
here.
you.
Bye bye,
We love
everyone.
you. Bye bye.